crazy. We're not like throwing out huge numbers. We do all right. Can you imagine being someone like Rogan or one of those people that gets millions? You wouldn't have an inbox. You'd disable your inbox. It'd be fucking hectic.
I told Tommy to go back and listen to all the Save Our Parks.
Yep.
Because I started on last week. I started on number 1, and because I'm in the truck all day, that's all I listen to now. So I'm on to number 4, and it's so good. Number 3 is the best.
Hey, did you read that? Sorry, did you read that, Tom?
No.
Michael just said, remember the X tweet, Tom. I did Cafe Locked Out.
Yes, yeah. I'll do that now.
Yeah,
so
sweet.
Apparently X, you've got to now repost it, basically.
Yeah.
It goes somewhere else, and yeah.
There's been a lot of fuckery.
Change things, man.
So that's Save Our Parks number 4. Ari Chauffeur bets Shane Gills that he can drink as many Bud Lights as him for $5,000.
Oh, fuck off.
It is the best, mate.
Shane Gills would have to be a bit of a pisshead, right?
Mate, 16 Bud Lights and Ari's spewing. Like after about 12, he's belligerent and just yelling in the microphone like a rapper.
That's what we need. We need to do some shit like that.
Rogan's actually concerned.
I've heard of it. I've heard him talk about it, but I haven't seen it. So they're obviously amazing.
They're the only ones I listen to now.
Yeah, sick. It's great.
So, yeah, I'm still in 2022.
I've been, yeah, but it's good.
How the fuck we get bumped off YouTube when this shit's on there?
Because
it's like out of control.
There's distraction, and then there's reaction, and we're reaction, not distraction.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that distractions are bad, and it's also not to say that they're all in on it either. I would be fucked without distractions, and let's be real, we're reaction, but we are trying to have a bit of fun and fucking distract everybody from
more distracted.
Yeah, man. I think now more than ever you need a little distraction. You need a little distraction mixed in because it's so heavy at the moment. It's gone deep in the last week. All the baby eating shit is coming out. All the fucking all the and I no longer can keep track of what's real and what's made up and what's a meme and what's actually in those emails. Fucking hell, bro.
I'm here purely for distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I proved that today.
Oh, it's good. Well, I caught up with PJ very briefly the other night. He picked me up from the airport. I rolled into Melbourne at midnight, and Mr. PJ was lovely enough to jump out of bed, drive it, pick me up, bring me back to his house. Gave me a stiff drink and sent me to bed. And 3 hours later, I was up. About 3 or 4 hours later, I was up and I was on the road to Sydney. And I didn't sleep fucking for nearly 24 hours. And then I only got 2 hours. And then I didn't sleep for another fair whack. And I only got 2 hours. And then I got home. And then it was pretty much time for a podcast. And I run it off about 7 hours over 4 days. And that's not drug fueled either. I wasn't.
You are welcome.
So I was struggling, man. Struggle and grunt, rhyming slang for cunt.
That's actually a good
segue.
Good segue. Yeah, it is. Well, have you got
go.
the same? Have you got the same thing that I've got? Maybe then.
No, but it's one of my favourite things. Before we segue into it, I went to Sydney.
Most men, it's their favourite.
Before we went to Sydney to see the wrestling, and there was this. It was my mates are really, really into pro wrestling, which is basically WWE. You know, Vince McMahon, the rest of it. Except this is a different company. It's AEW, it's called. Anyway, we were there, and there was a huge crowd, and the chants at the wrestling are the best you'll ever get. There were these two dudes that rolled out, and they were kind of a rip-off of Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. And I don't know if you remember Hollywood Hulk Hogan, how when he started going bald, but he still kept his long hair on the side. He had long bleached hair on the sides, but he was fucking proper bald up on top. And he just kept his long hair. Well, these boys are running similar spec. And the whole crowd started chanting, the entire crowd. I reckon there was about 40, there was probably about 60 or 70,000 people. And everyone was chanting, "Where's your hair at? Where's your hair at? Where's your hair at?" But there was this dude that came out that nobody likes, and I can't remember his name. I'm not that into it, but everyone started shouting, whatever his name was, "Is a shit cunt. He is a shit cunt." The whole crowd. And so I've got a mate that was at home that was watching the live, and they left it in. They didn't turn down the audience mics, and they left it in. And so we've got to be one of the only countries that chants cunt in a chant at sport in a live pay-per-view event. And it was.
It'd have been 30 million viewers worldwide.
Absolutely, there was.
Yeah.
And he is a shit cunt. And they just all giggled, and they kept doing their job. But later on, there was an Aussie on the card, and he came out at the very end once the cameras were off, and he was like, "Oh, mate, he is a shit cunt, isn't he?" And he talked to the whole crowd and swearing his head off. And it was just, it's one of them things where it's not something that you need. It's not like cultural. It's not really a proud thing, but it's just like a language thing.
Oh, yeah.
Swearing's mint. And I'm sorry to anyone that doesn't like it, but swearing's mint.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, even our Southeast Asian community are full on into it now.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it when you've seen that video,
Fish and chip shop.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, I seen one, and he's a builder. He was walking along with a shovel. So they've made a few of them though. The one I'm pretty sure
this is a dude in a fish and chip shop. He says, "Where's my fucking order, bitch?" And she gives him the biggest fucking F&C rant I've ever heard in a very Vietnamese
Bro, I haven't seen that one.
I'll find it for you.
I haven't heard this one either.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, please find it.
Yeah,
searching now.
There you go. Someone found it.
It's an Isaac Butterfield.
It was Utah. Yeah. Tim got it. It was Utah. So everyone hates AEW. So it was Utah's a shit cunt. That's right. And he was absolutely a heel, and it was amazing. So anyway, I had an amazing weekend, but I'm 41, so I'm starting to struggle when I don't have sleep. I can drink alcohol till the cows come home, and a hangover is a hangover. But as soon as I have 2 or 3 days with barely any sleep, that's where I just start folding up like origami, man.
Soft.
It's the sleeplessness that kills me.
Okay, it's soft.
Yeah.
You're not a Highlander, obviously.
Obviously, man. There's several of me.
One.
There's several of me.
There can only be one.
Righto, what are we doing here? Let's segue into the segue.
Yeah, the segue is cunt.
And I know which one it is too. I have seen.
Oh, well, I've got 3 of them. I didn't realise.
Oh,
they had
let's
that many
go.
posts. All right. Well,
We've
this
got
one,
this.
Epstein links.
Did Prince Andrew have a nickname at that time?
Well, his official code, so if he was to come into the palace, he would call his call sign was Purple 41. But he did have a nickname, but it's a bit rude for me to tell you one I'll tell you, but you're not going to be able to air it. It was just called, do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It was called the cunt.
It shows his face. It went back to his face. He was like, he was called a cunt. I love it.
I love it too. A lot of people have probably seen this one. A few people actually said, "Is this for real?" Like, it does look really.
It's not real. This guy makes these for a living.
Oh, is that Danger Dan or something?
I can't remember what he is, but remember he's done ones where he gets on The View and then they'll talk and then he edits himself in asking particular questions, and he always edits their reactions like they're looking at the ground and freaking out.
Is that him?
And he tells them off. Yeah, so he's not. Well, I don't think he's Aussie. So this is what I'm saying. I think
he
that
sounds like an Aussie in this.
Well, let's have a look.
Joined by Auntie Christine. Auntie, what would you like to say to Prime Minister Albanese?
It is.
Prime Minister, you fucking cunt. I tried to play pokies to try and win more money so I can pay my fucking debt. Cunt! But I lost $400! You fucking dog! Fix it!
Prime Minister, any response to that?
Typical Albanese.
Thanks so much. Always great to talk to you.
He just cruises. He just leaves, bro. That is so perfect. It's actually ridiculous. Thank you very much. It's time to leave. He's just. Oh.
I don't have that option. Where's that option?
What option? There's always an option.
Oh, maybe.
What
Oh,
option
here
are
it
we
is.
talking about?
That one.
Oh yeah, that's the three banger.
Yeah.
That's the three banger option.
But I've got another cunt.
Well, let's go. Let's
I have
for
a
three.
question. How come this can have 6 pew-pews, but I can't even have pepper spray? I hope you're next, dog. I hope your time comes. This can have 6 pew-pews, but I can't even have pepper spray. I hope you're next, dog.
Oh, I thought you said cunt, but I don't know. Oh, well. Because, you know what? I think that was just me because I named the file Albanese as a cunt.
So what's she talking about? Them having 6 pew-pews? Pew-pew is slang for gun.
Yeah. So because remember he had 6 rifles?
Oh, but she can't even have pepper spray. Yep. Absolutely agree with her. Now, here's the thing. One, they didn't take all their rifles. They only had a couple.
No, they had 3.
Yeah.
What I saw in the video.
You can own 4. With their new rule changes, you can own more than they fucking had. So what's the point?
What?
Right? So with the new law changes, they've limited it to 4. But if you are a recreational shooter or you're a professional shooter, it's similar to saying to a carpenter you can only have 2 drills. It's fucking stupid because each thing is a tool for its own job. But in terms of keeping Australia safe, the guys had less weaponry than they've changed the law to. So why are they bothering changing the law? And they weren't fully fledged citizens. So there was a lot of fuckery going on, man. A lot of the rules weren't followed, and it wasn't that the rules need to be tightened. It was the people enforcing the rules need to follow their own fucking rules better, which I would assume is a funding issue.
I'll have to find the Senate inquiry where they're accusing the AFP for radicalising the young bloke.
Oh, we played
Really?
Yeah.
We've heard that too.
Yeah.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
So the dude was radicalised by our Australian Federal Police.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he was
awesome.
They were doing it.
13 and he had autism.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when he went feral and started shooting people and they seen on the news and like, oh, that's our boy that we've been pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would have
They would have been deleting some hard drives really fucking quickly.
He was 13 at the time, and then.
Sorry,
it's all right. We'll get there one day. We'll learn how this program works
in terms of how that person was engaged. And again, noting all operational strategies in relation to this matter were jointly agreed through set processes and constructs to the JCT with Victoria Police and ASIO. And ultimately, as a result of our action, DPP agreed to the laying of 2 serious charges.
And the court found that, in fact, it was the AFP that was radicalising the child. And I'll read you the conclusion from the magistrate. By its conduct in attempting to radicalise TC for the purposes of gaining evidence to prosecute TC for the offences with which he's been charged, the AFP has completely and inevitably undermined the therapeutic process initiated by TC's parents and the Countering Violent Extremism to seek to help to engage TC in the therapeutic and rehabilitative process. The radicalisation was happening as a result of the actions of your own officers. Do you accept the magistrate's finding?
Listen,
that's what I want to
fine, and we accept the finding.
But you're radicalising the kids. You're radicalising a 13-year-old boy with autism.
Hang on. What was that, PJ?
They're talking about the Vic Police, so this is a.
You're a bit soft. Like I'm talking about your heart.
You're a bit soft.
Fucking what?
He's about to throw a headbutt so hard it knocks you both out.
Is that better?
That's better, man.
That seems better.
They were saying TC, and they're talking about the Vic Police. Now, this dude grew up in fucking Sydney, so I reckon they've jumped on another incident and associated it with the Bondi
internet.
one.
Yeah, because I was going to say, who the fuck's TC?
Yeah, so this is another instance
where they've done it.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with Bondi.
Yeah, I agree. I tend to agree. I don't think it does either.
No,
because I don't know who TC
this
is.
A while ago.
Yeah,
this radicalising this kid was about 2-4 years ago, something like that. I remember seeing this going.
Well, that dude at Bondi wasn't 19, was he?
No.
So
yeah, so just
because they're talking about a 13-year-old, and they mentioned the Vic Police. So I don't want to spread misinformation.
Yeah. No. Yep. So
absolutely, and that's.
I'll try and find out some more details on that because
it's still a horrible thing for the AFP to be doing.
It's
regardless of who it is.
It blows my mind. The kid's autistic. He's obviously Muslim, I would say.
Yeah.
And they've jumped on that to try and get info out of him, but at the same time, they've encouraged and radicalised him even more.
Yeah, info.
But the problem is, if you're going to do that, you can't let the thing that you've been fucking radicalising, out of the bottle.
Yeah. So and
like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're going to let people suffer the consequences of your fucking malpractice / fucking inability to control your own operations.
Oh, and victimizing an autistic teenager.
Absolutely. It goes, if you put aside the fucking human right violations and look at it as just a straight operational standpoint, they fucked up. And then you throw the human rights violations on there and it's really fucked up. How are these the same people that are supposed to be policing the country?
Yeah.
Let's watch the rest of it. It blows my mind. I actually hate.
Has anyone been held to account? Have you been held to account?
Okay.
Has the undercover operatives been held to account? Has anyone been held to account for
Your
this?
final question.
So just in relation to that question, it was not our position or our intent to if you can let me finish the question, Senator. The person was on the path to radicalisation long before we became involved, long before Victoria Police came involved.
It was the AFP who recommended he become a sniper and a suicide bomber.
Senator.
It was the AFP who put that in his mind. A 13-year-old boy with autism with an IQ of 71. Is anyone held to account for this? This obscene abuse of power and authority.
So, Senator, that was not our intent and not our purpose.
It's what you did.
Senator, it wasn't our intent in terms of the actions.
It's what you did.
So in terms of you following up from that question, there's a range of reviews that are happening in relation to this matter.
I remember we talked about this.
More than happy to come back before, as a matter of transparency and confidence, I'm more than happy to come back before this committee and take you through.
You're here with no consequences. They're out there with no consequences. No one's ever held to account.
We're going to move on. Senator Shoebridge, your time has expired.
And nothing has happened.
Shut the fuck up.
You hear that? They're saying that he was a long way down the road to radicalisation.
He was already there, they're saying.
Yeah, he was 13-year-old with autism. He'd be lucky to tie his fucking shoes.
With an IQ of 71.
Yeah. Well, that'll make him a fucking national parliamentarian.
What happened to Tom?
He's just bailed.
He's obviously on the road to extremism.
Yes.
He's logging straight out. Yeah, well, I've had my suspicions for a while
about his tism.
The volume up, trying to.
I've had my suspicions about your tism for a while, Tom.
Tism, my autism. Who knows what I've got?
He's like, I will not deny or concede anything.
Oh, is that what the copper said?
No, that's what you said.
Anything at the end?
No. What he was saying at the end was, it wasn't our
intent.
It wasn't our intent. It wasn't our intent. It's like, who gives a fuck what your intent was?
Yeah.
What happened is the reality. You can accidentally kill someone and it wasn't your intent for them to die. You'll still do manslaughter and go to prison.
Yeah.
So fuck off with your
intent. These
intent.
cops been charged?
Because they're the ones that charge people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, how many speed camera operators get done speeding?
Hey, just give me 2 seconds, boys. I've just got to make...
You got to make what?
Whoopee.
Whoopee with whoopee.
Right. So good. Oh, that's the best thing I've seen locally here is people using their hijabs as phone holders. It is the funniest thing you've ever seen. What? Seriously, they got the full hijab on with a fucking iPhone stuck in it, just walking around the shop. It's the fucking best.
I've never seen that.
I don't even get one.
I'm just trying to organise. I've got to get up early and drive out of town, and I was just trying to. I've been waiting on an address from the client.
Waiting on an address, transitioning.
Address, correct. It's time for Winnie.
Oh, we're getting shut down today. Oh, I wonder. You know what? I didn't check. We're on YouTube today as well.
For now.
Oh, well, I sent you enough videos to get rid of that.
Yes.
Yeah. It won't be long before we're kicked off. Or are we even on there?
Aldolf Smalls, he made me laugh this morning.
No, it's not working. It's not even.
Listen, Bess. Bess likes Winnie. I started coming up with some great plans for Winnie to make some appearances, and then I didn't. And then I thought better of.
Then your wife got wind of it, and then it was no more.
And then I realised I'd probably end up
living in
on
the shed.
lots of fucking cameras and lots of fucking hate and lots of people, death threats and lots of weird shit. And then I thought better of it. So when he's been put to bed,
Sounds like my usual week.
it sounds like a Thursday night for Tommy.
A Wednesday morning.
Oh yeah, like Dickie Knee. She's like, yeah, well, I don't know what use I want. You remember Dickie Knee? Funny enough, I've actually got fucking hell, man. The universe works in a funny way. I've actually got a Hey Hey It's Saturday clip tonight that I was going to play. Yeah, and it's old school and it's kind of weird and it rounds off. And actually, I thought PJ might enjoy it. I
probably watched it
for a thing, but it's. You know what? I might just play it now because I've talked about it, and it's basically I've set up the premise, so we might as well have a look. Where is it? Hey Hey, old school. Hey Hey. Yeah, this is more of a feel good, and this is like it's not overly funny, but it's a look back into how intelligent television used to be. How intelligent people used to be and children and what constituted as entertainment. And it's so funny to watch it now and think, wow, that would never be on TV anymore. But I think it's really cool. Let's have a look.
By the ocean.
We got posts from YouTube here.
In the steamy central river cave of my mind, I stumble, I stagger, I stammer, like some crazy South Korean circus clown. Lost, lifeless, lonely, laconically lazy, marooned, marooned. I'm on a lagoon. I am an island. I am an isthmus. I come from Bermuda. I don't believe in Christmas. We wait. We watch. Look out, oh sinister holy man. Look out, oh righteous Bolshevik. We care no more for your petty problems. Today, we laugh, we joke, we chitter. But tomorrow, we go to Phillip Island.
They're too busy doing their own little handshake.
And our viewers would recognise him from Spicks and Specks.
Who's that?
Rock Quiz. He's the host of Rock Quiz.
The dad or this kid?
The older guy.
The dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been the host of Rock Quiz since it started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's got to have been his son, eh?
Yeah, his name is Raymond someone.
Yeah, right.
I remember it.
Oh, it was excellent though. And I saw that, and it honestly brought back. Yeah, it brought black a white out.
Maybe a white.
It brought back memories of what TV used to be. We used to sit up and watch Hey Hey It's Saturday every week.
They moved it to Saturday night because it was originally in the morning, and it was just getting a bit risque for morning television.
It was super risky for
Saturday night.
Yeah, and it was basically what the NRL footy show became.
Yeah,
basically a redo of it, and then that, and no one's ever been able to replicate either one of them.
That's right, Bartholomew. Yep. Was that his stage name, Bartholomew, or was that his actual name?
Raymond something.
Yeah, Bartholomew.
He was
But,
great.
I told you, John Blackman picked me up in an Uber one night.
Are you serious? He was driving Ubers.
Yeah, sure. This is before he died.
Yeah. I heard that he was driving Ubers. Yeah.
It wasn't after.
Well, would have been weird if it was after he died.
It'd have been fucking awesome if he was driving them after.
He had the full Johnny Farnham. He's missing most of his chin.
I heard he was dead tired.
Oh.
Yeah. As we digress early in the piece.
Yes. Yeah, but not too bad. We're not too bad. We have been worse.
But yeah, I was saying there was comments from YouTube earlier.
Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, because Michael has got Cafe Locked Out on YouTube. So it is working there. So if you do a search for Cafe Locked Out on YouTube, but whatever I did, I fucked up. I thought I had it all set up.
I cannot believe that.
Surely you haven't messed up.
This is the first time ever. Usually I get it
usually runs like a bloody well-oiled clock.
Yeah.
Like clockwork.
I don't believe it.
Hey, I've got a clip that I saved especially to show Bess. So Bess is in the comment section. So I'm going to pull it out now. And I just titled it, "This one's for Bess."
Don't pull it out.
No, I'm going to whip it out. And so hopefully she's watching. This one's for Bess. She'll get it. She'll get this. You ready? Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Yes. Not in the files, guys. Not in the files. Torn. Maynard. Just saying.
Also wasn't in there. Michael Jackson and Kanye.
Bad. So I have heard, and I like this conspiracy. I've heard a new conspiracy theory that after Woodstock 99, a lot of people seen how much people can gather together under the banner of what could be said as white music, and decided that metal, rock, grunge, and all the rest of it needs to be pushed a little bit lower and less celebrated. And they proceeded then to celebrate nothing but hip hop and rap for the next 25 years, but pushed it into a stupid lowest common denominator region, because anyone that listens or knows anything about rap music, the golden era was throughout the 90s and the early 2000s, and then it's slowly gone downhill from there. And these days, it's rough to find anything that's fucking got any substance to it, which can be said about music, but I don't really think I subscribe too much to that metal conspiracy, but I like it.
Yeah, well, that said event also had 7 deaths and over 1,400 rapes.
Awesome.
That just put a damper on it.
Metal. It was obviously not right, and they blamed it all on Fred Durst.
Have you seen the Trainwreck documentary?
I have seen it, and it is awesome.
Yeah. What's it called?
Trainwreck.
Yeah, it was the perfect
during Fatboy Slim's set, somebody had decided to drive a van into the middle of the crowd, and it wasn't flat speed; it was creeping along, pushed in basically, but into the middle of the mosh pit in front of Fatboy Slim, and there was like 300,000 people, and it was pushing through the middle of the crowd, and there was a chick in the back basically getting raped on a mattress while they were doing it, and that ended fucking Fatboy Slim's set very close to the beginning of it. Like, he'd only done a few songs. He's probably half an hour into his set.
It's horrific.
Fucking crazy. And they didn't know about the chick and the thing for a while, but it was like a van driving through.
Like, why did
there was no security? Dude, you've got to watch the doco, man. They had no idea what they were doing. They had no idea what they were doing.
Sold 250,000 tickets, and they reckon there was over 400,000 people there.
There was 500,000 people there.
Why Red Hot Chili Peppers played, they burnt the joint to the ground.
Boy, Flea came out wearing nothing. He just played and his dick was swinging.
They had a sock over it.
We're gonna watch this.
Yeah, only for the one song, and then the sock fell off, and he just had his cock out the whole time. Dude, it was next level, man.
And they played
like
Jimi Hendrix Fire, and they just set fire to the place.
Everything, dude. But the reason was
everything was on fire
because they'd spruiked that they were going to bring out like a special guest at the very end, but they oversold it. So everyone was kind of expecting someone, and they played a hologram of Jimi Hendrix, and everyone lost their shit and burnt the fucking place to the ground, dude. It was fucking crazy. You got to watch the doco.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's incredible, but it is crowd mentality.
Yes, and then it's just a hologram.
The joint turned into an absolute toilet within 12 hours.
They had enough public toilets and fresh water to supply maybe 50,000 people, and there was 400 to 500,000 people there. So basically, all the sewage pipes started exploding and seeping over this whole area, and everyone thought it was just normal water, and so everyone was like drinking it and swimming it, and it was fucking human waste, dude. And people had dysentery. People were getting dysentery, and the medical tent was fucking overrun. There were fucking people were ODing everywhere. They price hiked their bottles of water because no one could get tap water. They price hiked their bottles of water to like something crazy like $15 to $20 a bottle. And this is in 1999 when bottled water was about fucking 20 cents. Yeah. And they price hiked it to $20, $15 to $20 a bottle. And people... So, and then they're like, why did everybody burn everything down? Like these fucking shit people. And it's like, man, whew, I would have been burning something if I was there.
Look at the whole thing was just like frat boy rock.
Yep.
So the crowd was just out of control.
It was, it's honestly, watch the doco, man. It is proper amazing.
Yeah.
Cypress Hill were told after their set they've got 6 minutes to get in a helicopter, otherwise they're going to get their own way home.
Oh, I heard about that actually.
Who was that?
Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
You got 6 minutes to get in the helicopter, otherwise you're going to get your own way out.
Apparently, Jewel was on stage, and because obviously Jewel's like this little chick, and she's not that prissy. If you know Jewel's backstory, fuck's sake, fuck. Jewel comes from basically the wilderness, but she was halfway through a set and she started feeling like this isn't a good spot to. Yeah, she got real scared. It felt like you don't want to be trapped here, threatening vibes and aura. And she basically finished her set early and jumped the fuck on a helicopter. It was waiting for her to get off the stage, and she put the mic down, walked straight into the helicopter, and fucked off ski. Wow. And was like, "Yuck! I don't want to be there." It's an insane doco, man, and you should definitely.
Woodstock 99 for those people asking.
Yeah,
it's called. Is it called Trainwreck?
Trainwreck. It's documentary's called, and yes, it was very similar to Guns N' Roses at Calder Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, Guns N' Roses played at Calder Park. They didn't go on stage until like 3 hours late. So they finished, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning at Calder Park. There's nothing there. People are walking back to Melbourne.
Wow.
People are still trying to get out of there at 6 a.m. apparently.
P.S. If it's my mic's getting a bit fucking hazy, it's because it's pissing down with rain here, and my little shed's taking another hit.
Yeah, it poured down in Melbourne too, like for a good 45 minutes, just a real big downpour.
It was still hot as hell though, because I had swamp balls all day today.
Swamp nuts.
It was humid, very humid today.
Well,
all right, you got something?
We better get into. We better get into some of the fucking crazy shit that's going on.
Yeah,
good, because I need a dart.
Yep, don't have a fucking banger. Hey, I'll wait till PJ gets back. Oh no, wait! Before you go, I got one. So I've got another Meanwhile in India. Now this is going to become a regular if I can find them, and believe me, India's becoming. I need to make an intro for it. Meanwhile in India, let's have a go. These cunts are fucking hectic, bro. Like, they just do weird shit that kids would do, and just because they're adults, it's like, yeah, we're good. So this is the Pakistan-India border. And they're trying to outdo each other with who can march better. Look at all my joking. They're fucking children, bro. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Look at Raj. He's like, fuck you, buddy. Bloody fuck you, buddy. Hey, fucking bloody fuck you.
I fuck you bloody.
Yeah, fuck you, bloody fuck you.
I fuck your mother.
That was dead set John Cleese, wasn't it? Look at him go, bro.
Oh, now
that is the Ministry of the Silly, the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Yeah, that is so a Jackson 5 video.
What the fuck was going on just then? Why were they throwing their legs so far above their head?
Look at my face. I'm just looking at myself.
But at what point would you see that? Like, the whole idea of marching is because it's intimidating. When you see the Nazis doing the goose step in synchronization, it is.
I'm sorry, I did not find
scary.
that intimidating.
What? Those ones?
The breakdancing Pakistani and Indians.
Yeah, no, it's not intimidating at all. It looks fucking retarded.
Most of them.
Sorry. Fuck,
Anyway, meanwhile in India, they've got their own thing going on, man. And you know what? Power to them.
Yeah, well, they're both nuclear powers. That's the scary part.
Nuclear power to them.
They want to get the button confused with their stomp.
You know what's more intimidating? We've got our own intimidation. Like, what about if we would have added this to the mix?
The fucking recorders are the best part about that.
It brings it to new heights, doesn't it?
Oh, that was so bad.
She's the reason why breakdancing will never be in the Olympics again.
Piece of shit. And what's she doing with herself? She's not fucking breakdancing. No one's buying fucking lessons.
Suing people for impersonating her.
But I think her partner's gone to jail for a Ponzi scheme or something.
Oh, yeah.
Her partner
he told everyone
on the board.
He was a breakdance instructor.
Yeah.
That's his Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, some sort of, he committed fraud. And I'm pretty sure he went to...
So did she.
Ray gun is a national treasure.
Ray gun is a national treasure. She's heritage listed.
Heritage listed.
God.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
She's definitely something. She's listed somewhere.
Oh, she's in history now.
She's definitely on a spectrum of some sort.
For the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons.
Oh, fuck. Well,
the pillar of excitement, us three tonight.
well, I've got another Olympics. Oh, mate, I'm trying to stay alive. How's this? Some dog, the Winter Olympics have been on, which I don't know if the Olympics used to be a big deal when I was a kid. We used to always tune in and watch at least something.
Yeah.
I haven't been exposed to any of the Olympics other than what I've seen on YouTube or given a fuck. And the Winter Olympics are even less.
Yeah.
But I did see this.
Snowboarding.
A dog cut loose on one of the ski slopes, and they followed the dog. They followed the dog with all the cameras as if it was some big action piece, and someone was actually skiing. And they stayed with it. It's pretty good.
He came second, I think.
Yeah, I think he did.
The only reason he didn't get a medal because it had balls. It's a women's event.
So there's no sound on this one. We'll just make it up. Off he goes. Fucking here he is. Look, he pulls up.
He takes a tumble.
But then they're like, right, switch to camera 2. Camera 3.
There we go. He's sliding. Oh my God, he's sliding.
He's on the downhill.
And he won. He actually won. Well,
he made a great time. But how is he just like, I'm going to run this? Like,
he's done it.
My dog would have sniffed around or something.
Yeah, he's done it before for sure. This is his first.
He's just a funny dog. Funny dog.
He's a bloody good dog.
Eddie the Eagle is a fucking legend. I haven't seen that movie with Hugh Jackman yet. Is he in the Epstein files? I haven't.
Jackman? No way.
Q?
Surely not.
Name an actor beginning with Q.
I'll bet you any money. I've always had my suspicions about that cunt.
Oh, really? You don't like Hugh? Come on.
Q.
Hugh Jackman. I saw. Yeah, he's woke. He's woke. He's woke.
Is he though, or is he just keeping his job? There's a difference between woke and fucking keeping your job.
You have to be in Hollywood.
Fair enough.
Fucking Logan, man. Schnick, schnick.
The Harry's Jane Silent Bomb.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Yeah.
Snoochy snooch.
Yeah. Like De Niro. I can't stand De Niro anymore. Just like,
fuck De Niro.
Every time he's on, he shits me. Like, he's got the TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. And I've gone off Trump again as well, but it's just like...
I've gone off everyone, man. I've gone off famous people in general. I'm like, shut the fuck up. We don't care. Play your fucking part and shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of everyone.
2 famous people I listen to at the moment. They're Ricky Chavez and Russell Brand.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I've gone off everything. Aside from being tired last week, fucking more tired than tonight, I had a break from social media without even meaning to. I just zoned out of it, and I've been busy. Yeah. And I've been writing again. I'm writing a lot. Music at the moment, and I've been if I'm not watching something or hanging out with the kids, I'm writing, and I just haven't had time to scroll stupid shit. And I realized it was nearly Tuesday, and I hadn't saved a single video, and I was like, fucking hell, I haven't even got a video. I'm tired. Fuck this.
I did the usual as well. I did actually I got 3 today. I got the is this racist? These people vote, and people talking shit.
Nice. Go and have a dart, PJ. You look like you need it. Calm the shakes.
Calm the shakes.
Well, I don't know. Have you been following the email crazy shit, or what do you think?
I gave it a bit of a break, actually.
You had to, didn't you?
Yeah, with Reggie, and then she sent me a document, and I didn't even want to talk about it, but it's basically a photo of three guys holding down a young girl about in between the ages of 12, and I mean, they didn't murder her, but they have photos of her on the plane afterwards. But one of them bit her in her private parts, basically. And
Fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah.
No.
So
I don't know how much it's real, and it's just so much, and there's more every day. And if you really want,
this is from the Department of Justice.
No, I'm not just talking about what you're saying. I'm talking about social media at the moment on purpose is so overflowing with it. They've done it on purpose, man, because it is so overwhelming that you don't want to be responsible. We should be anything that we're sort of looking at or passing on, not looking at, but passing on. We should be at least looking into whether it was really an email and not made up and blah, 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 and trying to find it. There is that much, man, that you could spend the next 3 years full-time, 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, looking into them. And for what? What are you going to get out of having that information and saying, well, look at this email. This is real.
Yeah.
It's so overwhelming that it has to be on purpose, because I'm usually right into it. I'm usually doing the homework and sitting up at night instead of sleeping, reading info. And I've checked the fuck out, dude. Over the last 2 weeks, I've just checked out. It's too much. I can't handle it. And I'll come back to it, no doubt. But I've checked out so bad that I can't do it anymore. And what's checking me out the most is there's a lot of it that's verified. No one's in trouble.
Yeah,
Prince Andrew seems to be the only person, and they're talking about what they're going to do. They're not just doing anything. They're like, he should be stripped of his title. The dude should be hung.
Yeah.
The end. And then move on to the next guy and hang that cunt too. Yeah. They're just talking about, what should we do? Strip him of this and that. Fuck off. It makes me upset.
He did give a good performance on the
the luge. Look at him go. Fucking gross cunt.
Yeah. Did you hear about that? The Louvre? What they did at the Louvre in Paris?
Yeah. That they hung up that picture of him doing these ones in the Louvre, right?
Yeah.
How good, man. And people were looking at it.
Yeah.
Good fucking job. Here it is. You got it.
It took him 15 minutes to bring it, take it down, but it's now immortalized on the
It's perfect. They should have left it there, man. That is something to remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a few comments here. Stefan said it's called fatigue. Absolutely. Johnny Alfred said, when they're trying to desensitize the public so that the fucking pedos can get away with it and the public won't react. Absolutely agree. Yet I'm still fatigued. It works because it's psychological. It's not a choice. When you're overwhelmed, and they're overwhelming us with bad guys, so we can't see which one to grab.
It's also like every week, even when 2 weeks ago we went for 3.5 hours, and then I look back on my notes and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention this. I forgot to mention
absolutely.
That. And I'm like,
we did a 6-hour night once, and we did nothing. That was back when you were trying to regulate the shows by giving us a list of shit to talk about at the start, and we did none of your dot points, dude. And they were all legitimately good dot points, mind you. It wasn't like he gave us a shit list. We just got sidetracked and filled up 5 to 6 hours, and didn't touch on almost any of the dot points. That's how much there is, and that was a standard week.
Yeah.
We're now dealing with fucking magnitudes above that.
I thought it was. Remember the first show or first 2 or 3? I was like, "Are we going to have enough to fill an hour?"
Bro.
Now it's like,
Remember, I laughed when you asked that, and then you went, "Yeah, you're right. There's always something going on." And now we're like, "Fuck me."
now
We could do this.
Overload.
You could do it every day of the week, man, and still have more to talk about.
I wanted to plug Michael Griffith. He's going to. What is it? Lesbians against. He's going to have some lesbians on the show on his show, Cafe Locked-Out. How's this?
Nice.
Lesbians against men wanting to be lesbians. So,
and I am going for the lesbians. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bring those Sheilas on. That's going to be sick. Yeah, cool. Good.
Because that's exactly what Sal Grover is up against. I want some angry lesbians, good-looking ones though.
No, I don't care.
No,
that doesn't.
I'm just joking. But
I want the diesel ones.
I want some angry lesbians that are like, this is bullshit. Like,
Tom's just saying he wants angry lesbians.
Michael's going to have lesbians on his show that are against men who pretend to be lesbians, because that's a thing now. Do you remember, like, when you were in high school and you'd go, "Gee, I'd love to be a lesbian"?
No, the joke was, "I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body." That was the joke, and so
Been a practicing full-blown lesbian my whole life.
I love going the growl, but some
mango.
people
carpet muncher,
an overripe mango to just.
Johnny goes, "Tom is an angry lesbian." That's me. That's right. Any lesbians out there, I'm available.
Lesbian admission, yeah, it is. It is about time.
Complain about my penis? That's just sexist. I can be a lesbian.
Oh man, I nearly picked up back in the day when I was single before I met my missus. I nearly picked up this lesbian one night, and she was brutal, dude. She was fairly hot, and I was trying to tune her all night. And in the end, she was kind of like rolled her eyes, and she goes, "All right, let's see what we're working with." And she shoved her hand down her pants and goes, "Nah, I'm not fucking doing it for that." Walked off, and I was like, "Oh, fucking brutal! Not worth it for that." Oh, she must be clapping some hectic fucking toolbox at home, but it just sort of and I went, "You know what? I deserve that. No, I respected and deserved that. I should have known better than think I was going to get away with hitting on a lesbian all night, and she was going to let me just."
Well, you got to second base.
Yeah, well, not really. Almost second base. But it was fun times.
Renaming it.
You stole first.
Cafe licked out. Fuck.
We're still on YouTube.
We're still on YouTube, yes. Oh God. Anyway, that was my little moment of reality.
Here we go. We got our first.
They're bad pictures. Don't mess with them. That's what I'm trying to say.
We got our first sponsor. A travel.
I did.
Here we go.
I did forget to put a zucchini in my undies. Hang on.
I tell you guys, it's going to be awesome.
Nothing beats an island holiday.
Jeffrey, welcome.
No age discrimination.
Look around. This is our core audience, though.
Limitless joy.
This is the best day of my life. Do you like, sleep? Excuse me. Could you rub my back, please?
boundaries-free experience.
I want to play with that boy. No, I want to play with that boy. Listen. Are you sure this is healthy?
Of course. Private procedures.
Whoa, I think I feel something. Hello, guys.
Book your dates now and get a free photo shoot.
Shall we go to my place now?
I love how they've got Michael Jackson in there, but he's the one who's probably the most innocent after all of the shit.
Bro.
That,
if anything,
to.
I believe there was emails saying don't invite that guy back. He spent the whole time on the island running around trying to fucking save everybody. And then freaked out and told them all to fuck. Yeah, man. Apparently he tripped out as soon as he got there and he was just trying to help everyone.
On the island?
He went there for a party or something at some point in his career, and
that's what they all say.
And spent his whole time running around trying to help, freaking out that the people there were too young and were being compromised. I don't know. They said, don't bring this fucking guy back ever again. But who knows what's real anymore, man? I haven't seen the actual email.
Joe Rogan was in the files, but he's only mentioned, but it's basically
mentioned as
Epstein said, I didn't think that Rogan was going to be so timid. So basically Joe Rogan was suspicious and basically just went, nah, I'm not fucking getting on that fucking island.
Yeah. He goes, I Googled the guy and went, fuck that. And that was what he sort of said.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
you know what else? I was watching the Jimmy Dore show, and this documentary filmmaker was on it, and because the Dalai Lama is mentioned in the Epstein files as well, and he said he was in awe of the Dalai Lama, but he ended up changing his mind when he made the documentary because he went to the toilet at the Dalai Lama's place, and the toilet bowl was filled with urine. So he went to flush it, and one of the minions from the Dalai Lama came up and goes, no, don't do that. I don't know if he'd already flushed it or not. That's beside the point. But he's no, don't do that. And he goes, oh, why not? He goes, because the followers come and drink it. So because they want a bit of spirit from the Dalai Lama. This is a true story.
Oh, enough. I don't want to talk about drinking wee-wee, bro. Too much. Imagine being that into the Dalai Lama. He rolls around in a nappy as it is.
Well, I went totally off.
I want someone to change my nappy.
He's not Indian.
Dalai Lama. Oh no, the Dalai Lama. I thought you were talking about Mahatma Gandhi.
No. The Dalai Lama.
Now I know. But what did he do? He did some fucking controversial shit recently anyway, didn't he? What did he say? He was going to lick someone's ear out or something?
No,
kiss my tongue?
Yeah, he said, kiss my tongue to the kid. They've always got kids in the Dalai Lama.
Kiss my tongue. Suck my tongue.
Yeah, suck my tongue. He goes, now you suck my tongue. And then everyone said, because I called it out. I did a what the fuck on it. And then everyone just called me out. This is how fucked the world is, man. They called me out and they go, you don't understand. It's just a cultural thing. I'm like, no, it's not, because this guy travels the world and you're telling me he doesn't know
understand.
That's inappropriate, that the rest of the world is going to think Tibetan fake. Yes, Daryl. Yep. He's not going to go think, he should have thought twice and going, oh, this is my culture, but I better not do that because the rest of the world is not going to take it that way. And I reckon it's bullshit. I don't reckon that's part of your culture. Fucking tonguing a kid.
No. Suck my tongue.
Suck my tongue, he said. Yeah.
Fucking gross. Well, on that note, let's play the intro.
Oh, whoa. That's early. 10:07.
Well, it's 10 past. It's been an hour and 10 minutes.
What's Sportsbet paying?
Don't know. But you've all drank your own piss. It's sterile, and I like the taste. All right. There's warning. There's a little bit of there's quite a lot of Epstein videos in the intro tonight.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to us?
You know how much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? You know how much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How much I'm going to do with the deficit? 1,500,000,000. You know how much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How much I'm going to do with the deficit? How much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How I'm going to do with the deficit this year?
No one told you life was gonna be this way. The job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
Something in the way.
当身上挂着大疆运动相机的人出现在你面前。
A ver, hijo de la chingada, deja de estar viendo memes, pendejo.
¡A la verga, me vale verga, perro! ¡Y cállate a la verga, hija de su puta madre, a la verga! ¡La verga, vergazos!
Name is Jeffrey.
I like sex. It's nice.
This is my island, Little St. James. This is Downey, island rapist. Naughty, naughty. This my house. Entry, please. Here's my neighbor. He is pain in my asshole. I get a big yacht party. He was get a big yacht party. I get a yacht model. He must get a yacht model. I get a sacrifice. He cannot afford. Great success. This is my friend, the smartest man in the whole St. James. I love him.
Love you too, nigga.
Over here, our town pizza place. Mmm, delicious. My bed. Fuck. Nigga. Fag. My favorite game, Fortnite.
Fuck, she's a bad day to be a packet of Tim Tams.
Can all you fucking people stop being fuckheads? 20 fucking messages of you cunts. Oh, you come with it. Does the cutie in the fucking... Does the cutie come with it? Does the good-looking guy come with it? Do you come with it? Listen, fuckers, stop making fun of me, cunt! If you don't want the fucking thing, you don't have to have the cunt! Okay? But stop making fun of me, because I'll fucking come and bash the shit out of you!
From inside, I'm waking up. Don't make my system go. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age.
It's what you hearin', listen. It's what you hearin', listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfucker never wanna know what your life saved. That's on a life day, I'm getting down, down. Like it said freeze, it won't be the way.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that?
Only thing you can't steal was came out to play. Stay out my way, motherfuckers. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. What? X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. So, see you later, YouTube.
We didn't even get on fucking my side.
Well, you're allowed to play that because it was from a movie, even though it was a direct execution headshot. That was fucking crazy, right?
That was crazy. That was hectic as fuck. As Ben
I
said.
timed the gunshot with the music perfectly.
Johanna just said, she's in her comment, now would be a good time for an alien invasion.
Absolutely.
I feel like that sometimes. I'm like,
I think it's happening.
Oh, well, apparently. I think it's all distraction once again.
Never go full retard. Oops, too late.
Yeah.
Hey, one of my fucking favourite people, that Gavin Newsom's retard. Have you seen what's been happening with him? This is basically, I should have put this in the is this racist? Let me know if you think this is racist or not.
Okay.
Oh, I can't find it.
Well, if you do find it, I've got one that I want to know if people think it's racist too. So you play yours and then I'll play mine next.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy. And, you know, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, you know, trying to act all there if you got 940.
Chill out.
Literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
What is he talking about?
My dyslexia, I haven't overcome dyslexia. I'm living with it. You know, I was the guy in the back of the classroom and my head down, just praying the teacher didn't call on me. I went through, I think I lost count of how many schools I had to go to. And, you know, I'll never ever forget. My mom's choice was never to label me. She just had to struggle with me. And I walked in, I'll never forget this. It was probably 8th or 9th grade, walking home, got home early. My mom was always working, so, you know, I'm cooking, literally lived on Stouffer's lasagna, macaroni and cheese. I got finished, 2 pots of macaroni and cheese and got bored. And I went upstairs and there was a file cabinet open and it said Gavin. In fact, she had a weird name, Gavinsky. That was like my nickname. And I opened it up and it was all of these reports from the doctors. And I never realized I was going after school 3 days a week. I didn't know what for. And it was all around, it was the lisp and the reading, the B's and the R's were backwards, spelling which, W-I-C-H, or, the whole, and I'm like, what is this? And that's when I learned I had, quote unquote, dyslexia. My mom was furious because she didn't want that to limit me.
How the fuck did he read all that? How do you know it says Gavin?
How is he a 960 sat, which is their fucking how they measure people's intellect in school there, I think. I don't think we have that here.
Well, it's their test result. It's their final score of their final exam.
Yeah, SATs.
Which is like ATAR that you have here.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's like your final schooling, like all the accumulation of your entire schooling existence all summed up onto the final test. And that test score is your score, which I think is a stupid thing because I know a lot of people learn everything after school. I was a retard at school because I didn't listen, not because I couldn't do school, because I couldn't listen. I didn't want to be there. I didn't have a reason to be there. I didn't have a reason to answer their questions, so I didn't. And so my scores were terrible. But, I mean, what are you scoring? People's ability to memorize things that you're told and then regurgitate them upon command?
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain point, that's not all it is. Obviously, you've got to show how, you've got to learn methods and whatnot with maths and stuff like that. But for the most part, school is just a big thing that you're either good at or some people, although they're not good at school, are still clever. So I always thought that it was a bit weird judging someone's whole intellect based purely on a score that they got from when they were barely through puberty.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, you just reminded me of something. When I was in Germany, I had a reading disability or learning disability. I totally sort of forgot about it, but I couldn't actually string words and sentences together. So I would just read the letters out like as they were. And
that's hectic.
So the teacher basically called a meeting with my parents and said, your son has to stay down, blah, blah, blah. And I think they tried to get a tutor in and it just wouldn't compute that I had to form words. And then I was watching,
you were just saying.
Yeah, but I was watching my cousin and he was reading comic books to me. So he was reading Mickey Mouse comics and other comics. And then all at once, my mum goes, then it was just like a light bulb went off in your head because you wanted to read these comics on your own. And bang. And then the thing is, I remember in year 1 or year 7 in Australia, or year 8, I just then went ahead and I read all the books like in the first week. And you know how you used to have to read it out in class?
Yep.
And I would become bored. I'd become bored because I'd already read the whole book in the 1 week.
Yeah.
Well,
you went the other way. You overcompensated.
I went the other way, yeah. And then I became disinterested in school.
That's why I ended up fucking over it because I was disinterested because I did homeschooling until year 8.
Okay. Jason Cornick goes, I can't read German either, Tom.
Me either. I just sound out the letters.
Fuck.
All right.
Johnny Alfred's still learning to read. You said.
I don't know if that video that you showed was racist. I don't think it was.
No. You know what? It's actually not the clip that I wanted to show, because I think it's actually the editing is not actually as fucking bad as what I thought. So I downloaded the wrong clip, and all the other clips, they make it sound like he's hanging shit on the black people or just ironic racism by saying, I'm just like you, you know. I can't read either. And I think that's clever editing. So I'm actually glad that I've downloaded the wrong one, because...
And isn't it funny? Because it wasn't racist at all. Let's all victimize ourselves. Well, here's tell me if this is racist or
I still can't stand him, though.
To hear this. Your friend...
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I hate it.
You white people need to hear this.
Your friend says the N-word and thinks it's funny. I now associate you with that. Your other friend hates women. I now associate you with that. People need to be held accountable for who they keep in their circle. This year, I'm no longer co-signing people's bullshit. And I know. It's not that serious. These hateful ideas are that serious, and they hurt people in vulnerable communities. And if you look like me, you may have a hard time seeing those communities. But thankfully, I'm involved in those communities a lot in my life, and I get to see how these hateful ideas impact people.
This is the most limp dick shit I've heard all day. You can smell the soy and low tea through the screen. His circle is filled with a bunch of white suburbanites. Meanwhile, the racist has the most diverse friend group of them all. Weak-ass white people like this are destroying America. Listen, white niggas, if you refuse to say the N-word or make edgy critiques about women, it just shows that I can't trust you because you're not willing to take risk or be in control. You saying nigga does not harm black people. Niggas say nigga all day and shoot each other on that fact alone. Niggas kill each other every day over shoes and sandwiches. And you think saying the N-word is harming them? Get the fuck out of here. Pull your fucking panties up, white boy. Do better, white niggas.
Is that racist?
Gold. That is gold.
That is the most limp dick take I've heard all week, he reckons.
Soy latte through the screen.
Oh, man. And you know what? I thought the same thing. And then he came back and said it. And I was like, thank God. Because, you know, I could easily be friends with that guy.
Yeah.
And that's not racism. If you're a racist, it doesn't matter how much you think somebody's a cool person. If they've got different color skin, you're not into being friends with them. That's real racism.
That video that I shot that we played a while back.
Yeah.
Where the lefties basically, or Democrats, or who might have been some Republicans in there as well, they were being asked, should black people need to show their ID to vote? Or, you know, and they're like, yeah, like they shouldn't need it because they don't have ID. And then the black people were asked, and they're like, of course we have ID. And they're like, do you have access to the internet? Because the white people think you don't have access to the internet. And they're like, the black people are just frowning, going, what? Why would they say that? Like, of course we've got access to the internet. And that is reverse racism to me. It's the bleeding hearts that go, oh, we think.
Oh,
you know,
man.
It's
even that guy. Even that guy at the start there, and he's like, I've been a part of these communities. Like it's so condescending. Like he's come down from his fucking ivory tower, and he's you know, like you know, when the king comes down and walks through the peasants for a day. It sounded like he was basically saying that, and that to me is fucking way more disgusting to listen to. Than most of the things that we laugh about on video, with the exception of a couple of them. And so, without further ado, should we play Is This Racist?
Yes, of course we should.
And once again, the points are worth nothing. Like, whose line is it anyway? At the end, we'll tally up how much was racist and how much wasn't, and we will eventually get to the bottom of whether the internet is racist or not. It's not us. We're not making the videos. We're just reacting and keeping score. But I think the racists are winning.
Oh, fuck. I can't find it.
The racists just lost.
The racists are losing.
I think I've got to export it again. I must have named it something stupid.
Well, you know how we were talking about parking in bad spots the other day, like parking in a handicap spot? Oh, was that you guys? Maybe it was someone else. And you got to
have you been
pretend to be
moonlighting on another podcast, have you?
No. It might have been during the trip. But we were talking, one of the boys had a knee reconstruction. It was them. And he didn't get a disability sticker, but he was parking in disability spots. But then he reckons he'd get out and people would be looking at him and he'd really ham up the leg.
It reminds me of Danny DeVito in Twins.
That's
when he gets to the parking fine for the steps. Do I look able to you?
Well, this one works. So when you park in a handicap spot, so now you have to lock into character so they don't get suspicious. How did old mate not piss himself?
He's almost.
Oh, yeah, he's very close to it. Have you ever seen the Fat Pizza movie? And Paulie at the start goes into the disabled toilets because he goes into the normal toilets and there's a junkie in there trying to stab someone for his wallet and then and like a drunk bogan with a kebab. And he's like, donor. And then someone's shooting up in the corner and he's like, fuck this. And he goes into the disabled toilet and it's like beautiful and it's all clean and lovely music. And he sits down and he's got a magazine. And then these dudes start knocking on the door. Excuse me, are you disabled in there? And he's like, yes, I have jiggly legs and my throat has shingles. Can't talk. But then when he's fucking an able-bodied cunt in there, and they start prying the door open, and it's just hectic, man. Fucking, you got to watch Fat Pizza the movie. It's excellent. But I always think of that every time.
I found it.
Yes, every time I see someone go into a disabled toilet, I want to knock and say, "Are you disabled in there?"
We don't do that here. Put it down. Thank you.
It's a German Shepherd and all.
In this house, Bobby.
All right. Now the rest of you kids can go with those two losers, right?
Whoa. What the hell's going on over here?
Pick my team.
No, you can't take all.
I can't pick the.
You can't pick
What
all.
should I not
You
pick?
know exactly what you've done, sir.
Hurdy-gurdy.
no, ma, no.
5 years of owning this yellow beast.
A month and a half.
Good tips.
I don't make tips.
Say that again.
I make hourly.
You know exactly what you've done,
What
sir.
happened?
Hurdy-gurdy.
5 years of owning this yellow beast. Great memories, but time to move on. She will be missed. Weird way to announce a divorce.
no, ma, no.
How long have you been here?
A month and a half.
Good tips.
I don't make tips.
Say that again.
I make hourly.
Serious? So where do the tips go?
The owner.
Wow, $10 tip.
Yeah.
That's nice for you.
Of course, yeah. Why not?
Do you think the girls deserve some tips tonight?
No.
Do you think if I went and asked every customer when they leave a tip that it goes straight to the owner and not to the server? Let me ask that table there. Sir, the tip that you left, the young lady's server. The owner takes the tips.
No. Okay.
Don't with me.
Yeah, I will with you.
Yeah.
Who the you think you are?
Tell the customers they're going to get their tips.
No, they don't.
They should be told that you're taking them because this servers deserve them. Speak to you.
With me, I will.
I don't want to with you.
2 years after this episode was shot, their restaurant officially closed. A couple years after that, the owners also divorced and the man got deported from the U.S. for his criminal past and now lives in Israel. Did they deserve this treatment from Gordon?
Get this one?
Wait,
Yes.
let me see. Yeah, get that one.
Oh, is this fine? Did
Yeah.
you just?
get it. You want it?
I do want it. Are you actually gonna buy it for me?
You want one?
I want panda souvenirs, please.
Okay, that makes sense. Hello.
One
of the
Heil Hitler.
That makes
My
sense.
name is Colonel Hans Müller of the SS. As you know, we were combing the area for Jews, but it has come to our attention that 2 Negroes have escaped and are hiding out in this area as well.
No! No Negroes here.
And, what's your names?
Leroy Heimer is my last name. And my first name is very German, and that is because it is Heinrich. And I am Baron Helmut Schnitzelnazi.
Are you going to invite me in?
Yeah, come on in. Yeah.
Please, gentlemen, sit down. We have developed many tests to determine if an individual is, in fact, an actual Negro. It's very scientific.
What kind of tests?
It's interesting that you would ask me that. Would you mind if I removed your hat so that I can measure your head? So Negro head, interestingly enough, only comes in the half sizes. Everything seems in order.
Well, no Negro heads here.
There are so many exceptions to the rule, which is why it's so important that we have a test which is foolproof.
More tests?
You know, hunting the Negroes all day, you really build up an appetite. You know what I'm saying? Can I interest you
he's
too?
gonna pull out chicken, isn't he?
In some delicious beets?
Beets?
Interesting. The Negro cannot resist the beet. Well, gentlemen, it appears I have wasted your time. I'll be on my way. Just one more thing. I'm curious as to how you feel about this cat toy. Jiggledy. Nothing? Well, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry for bothering you. You two are obviously not Negroes.
Huh?
Oh, that's new. Baron Schnitzelnazi. By the way, are you by chance related to the Dusseldorf Schnitzelnazi?
Yes, I am.
How's your Aunt Frida?
Aunt Frida, she is still fat?
I don't recall her being fat. But who looks like they did in college anyway, am I right?
Not me.
Not this one.
Not me, because I was. I mean, you know.
Guten Tag.
Oh, Gutenberg. Oh, man, that was close. We got to get out of here, man. He left the cat toy, man. Oh.
Dude, want to get some lunch? I'm driving.
You're driving. Just because I'm Asian, I can't drive a car?
I didn't say that.
Dim dum dum dum. I can't drive a fucking car. Just because I have small little eyes, I can't see the road. Fuck you.
Forget it.
Oh, no.
All right.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Too much.
Yes, the internet is racist. 100%.
So, yes, that was racist.
Was it?
I was very unhappy with the white face.
Yeah, that's uncalled for.
Oh, good point. Good point. Just
Um,
imagine if it was the other way around.
It was extremely offensive.
Well,
Anyway.
the other way around would be wasted on those individuals.
Oh, of course.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. So, remove that. What else have we got? I've got some fucking brutal shit.
Should we talk about Pauline Hanson or leave that for later?
Yeah, let's have a chat about Pauline.
So apparently she's been recommended to be investigated for hate speech because she said that all Muslims are bad Muslims. Now, I've watched it. I don't have the video, but she just stumbles. You know how she sometimes stumbles? She's trying to get it out. And so, in my opinion, she just fucked up the way she said it.
But what did she say?
And she did actually. She basically.
Was it anything bad?
Yeah, she basically said that we don't want Muslims that don't assimilate here, and that all Muslims, I think she said all Muslims, you know, they study the Quran, and the Quran basically says you can marry, a 9-year-old, blah blah blah. I'll
All
see
the
if I
rest
can
of the
find
shit.
it. Yeah, and it's actually true though, because I've been.
How can it be hate speech if it's true?
Yeah. So
it's one of the big things that shits me is because everyone wants to turn around and say, you're all against this fucking immigration, yet you're all descendants of immigrants and blah, blah, blah. And there's a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
One of the major ones is our descendants came to this country and helped build the fucking thing. They didn't come here and mooch off the government and everybody else and get given shit, not fucking help build the country into what it is. The reason we're all here is because our families came over and actually put fucking shovel into dirt and built something and created a nation. These people, for starters, it's the open border policies that most people are against, where you're just fucking letting them in. And it's not the numbers of people coming in, but it's the number of unchecked people that are coming in and not wanting to have a bar of what we consider our way of life. So that's one of the big things that shits me is it's a fucking free ride for a lot of these motherfuckers. And life ain't easy. I get that, but it's a free ride and there's no checks and balances as to keeping our values and our culture intact into the future, so that
Liz
our children
Murray
can
just
enjoy the
posted
same
a
thing we
comment.
have.
The real unedited clip shows what she actually said. It was radicalized ones, she actually said. So she starts off saying the radicalized Muslims, but then she talks about the Quran, and then it sounds like she's talking about all Muslims. So, sometimes she's not too eloquent, I think, in her talking. But that's also...
I think they're just trying to catch her in a trap at the moment. I think they're trying to get rid of her. They're trying to. It's almost playing out word for word how Trump went. They tried to impeach him and jail him when he was getting popular. So next on the list is someone's going to try and assassinate her.
Fuck.
Because that's what happened to Trump.
Yeah, well, that'll let the genie out of the bottle then.
If that happens, if that happens, and I hope, like Christ, it doesn't to anyone. I don't want any person to pay for their political views with their own life. But if it does happen and she lives, that will be a huge swing.
Yeah. So Fatima Payman.
Fatima.
So Fatima. I don't understand then, how does she get away with what she just says now?
It's different rules for some, mate.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, how come she gets a free pass with this?
Pauline Hanson that if she doesn't like how things are here in Australia, then she can really pack her bags and go to the US and continue being best buds with Trump. Tell Pauline Hanson that if she doesn't like how things are here in Australia, then she can really pack her bags and go to the US and continue
That's
being
her little
best buds
zing
with
gotcha
Trump.
moment. Why are you wearing a tea towel on your head? That's what I want to know.
But the irony is, if she was practicing politics over in Afghanistan, well, she wouldn't.
She wouldn't be. She would literally be dead. If she was practicing over there, she would be not alive anymore. They would have fucking mercy killed her.
Yeah.
So it's all fun and games to crack a joke, but she can't go home because she'll be murdered. But she wants to bring that here.
So I was getting attacked. Well, I sort of started it basically because, I had the typical Facebook friend who posted a picture of Pauline Hanson and said, this is a human piece of garbage. And the typical lefty just said, you know, if you endorse this human filth, you might as well just unfriend yourself from me right now. So I posted in the comments and said, well, hang on a minute. I go, that's the typical response from you lefties. Why is she racist? Like, oh, you know, like, oh, you know, oh, you're a like Nazi, typical, you know, it's full of Nazis. This and yeah, but what has she actually said? And they're like, oh, fuck, I'll have to find it now.
But they basically didn't have anything, right?
They didn't have anything, and then they're like, "Oh, she's got no policies. Like, what are her policies?" And I'm like,
"No, you said racism.
She does have policies, yeah. Well, because I said, well, you know, look, why are you still voting for Labor? Like, how about give her a go and just see what she comes up. She can't do any worse. And like, oh, she's voted against this and that. And I said the same thing. Remember when she voted against or abstained from the hate speech bill where I was pissed off with her?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Labor, especially what they've done with the $15 billion that's gone, been siphoned off, and then the Bike Boys scandal, fucking everything. I'm like, let's get rid of them. Let's give someone else a chance. Like, why are we voting because we just know Jacinta's face, and she's just doing bullshit, like going to get a bar min roll, a Vietnamese roll, and then promoting it, fucking baking cookies. Like, she's all over the media, and that's Daniel Andrews has advised her.
Normal shit. Hey, look how normal person I am. Oh, I just got a barmy roll.
Yeah.
I'm so normal. I'll cook. I will. I'll cook. Like, can you fuck off? How about that?
And normal people.
Show me how well you fuck off, because that's what I would like to see. I'm so glad I'm not in Victoria at the moment, to be honest. I only miss you boys. Every now and then, we don't see much. There's a lot of Queensland politics going on, but every now and then when Victoria pops up, it's fucking dismal, man.
Oh, so I want to play the AI fight. Well, the fight scene between.
It's not AI. It's real.
It's not AI. This is real. All right,
this is
play
real.
it. Roll footage. I'd love to see her get her head fucking punched in.
That's Penny Wong. Is that different?
It is Penny Wong. She throws some hectic backward spinning roundhouses later.
On the ground and pound for this.
You sound like you're underwater.
Yeah, your mic's got it again. Oh, it's because it was on your throat, so it was like. How's the tears? Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's pretty good. It's pretty legit.
What about?
All right.
Do we need a palate cleanser?
Yeah, we do.
Need a little bit of fun in between.
Oh, that wasn't fun.
That was fun. Have you got one? Fish and chips forever.
Where the fuck are my palate cleansers? Oh, here they are. All right. Oh, all right.
Move around a little bit.
Whoa!
No, what?
Scary.
No, it's not scary. Feel around. Touch it. It won't move.
I don't want to. It's not scary.
It's not scary. Just touch it. Just move around. Put your hands
I
there.
did touch it.
Huh?
I did.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
What did it feel like?
I think it's a hand.
What is it? You were right.
Poor little thing.
You've just traumatized your daughter for life. Look at that
You're
face.
right. It was a human hand.
You were right.
Fuck.
Look at that face.
Look at that face. She wanted it to be jelly or something silly, and it was just literally a hand. That's fucked up.
Lucky it was a white hand.
She would have been able to see it in the dark.
Bus. Oh, no. We've gotten to that point.
Yeah, my bad, Tom.
Boy, how about this guy? This guy has just gotten to that point where I think we all are. He doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Also state your name and city for the record, please.
No, ma'am, I will not. So that's a First Amendment right violation. If you force me to give him my name, I can do it anonymous. There's nothing you can do about it. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Okay.
Sir?
Mayor would like to object to the profanity.
Yeah, sir.
You can object all you want. It's a First Amendment protected right. I'm not threatening anybody.
Yeah.
He just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's just at that point where he's just like, yous are all fuckheads.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just gotten.
Oh, and notice they couldn't let it go. He's obviously pissed off. The first rule of de-escalation is to just let him go a little bit. He'll talk his way out of it. He obviously had something to say and he was obviously fired up about it. Let him get to the fucking point. No, they're going to pull him up. I want to object on profanity. Can you just shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
And I know what it would have been too. It'd be like he'd be in there fucking grilling them about fucking not doing their jobs.
Yeah.
Because or letting some stupid shit happen when they shouldn't be doing it. You know, that's why he's fired up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think I mentioned last week, I think something like I'm sick of it as well. Like 20 new taxes have come in, you know, wages haven't gone up. I'm on a shit wage. I've got to fucking make sure I get overtime. It's just fucking, you know, and then you just read, you know, these fuckers in the politic in that are leading our so-called fucking running our country. They're running it into the ground. They're rorting the system. And I was actually watching Albanese get drilled by Jackie Felgate, which is that radio jock. And he's actually got a good point. I don't know how true it is or not, but he just basically said, he goes, I'm not doing anything wrong. He goes, I'm working for the companies, my crane company is working for the companies that have won the tender. So I tell them this is how much it is. And if they take it, they take it. Well, they probably got to take it. But it's like, he's right. The companies have, like, the Victorian government has tendered it. And then these companies have won the tender. So what's he actually done wrong? I'm sure he's done something wrong. But
well, no, you're right. Absolutely. So, like if you were going to tender something like that, you'd be fucking stupid and you'll get priced out. If you came in so far under tender, they will reject you because I've been in commercial before. And when somebody's ridiculously below, it means they fucked up or they've forgotten something or they've left something out or they haven't, which means A, they're going to come in under budget and they're going to freak out, or B, they're too stupid to even tender it properly. So you're not going to choose their contract. You're going to have a rough estimate of what a contract's going to be. And when numbers start landing around about that, you're going to choose the one based on who can get their best and who's the best price. If you're way under budget, you're just not going to get the job either. It's being way, way over budget. It's the same thing. So, yeah, these guys that are winning these budgets, they're just going in at what they're going to win at.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to call it, dudes.
Yep.
Righto.
Cool, man.
It's been fun. I'll see you next week.
It's been fun.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thumb. You bastard. You know what? I was watching a replay of when I wasn't on, And what did you guys say about me, you fuckers?
Thumbhead.
Like, oh, yes, the thumb. You go, yes, just like we'll just put a thumb up and then pretend that the Tom's there. I'm triple. There's three on me.
Look at the thumb.
You fucking bastards.
See you, boys.
Catch you, bros.
See you, man. Oh, fuck me. What's the time? Oh, it's 10:53. Jesus Christ. No wonder. Yeah, I might call it.
So have you seen this? I wanted to chat about this because I thought we've all probably seen it, but I just thought it was hilarious. So we talked about Billie Eilish the other day and how she fucking got up in the Grammys and said no one's illegal on stolen land, and then everybody proceeded to fucking bum rush her house. Well, that Aussie guy was going to America. He didn't get to America. He was on his way to America.
To ICE and got me deported from the US. Honestly, I can't even be really mad because it's kind of funny. But basically, I was joking online that I was going to fly to America and move into her mansion, packing my bags right away. No human being is illegal. It's obviously a joke. It's obviously a meme. And I get stopped by DHS and held for like 30 hours. Literally 30 hours. They're asking me, how do you know Billie Eilish? Do you intend to trespass? No, of course not, man. It's a joke. It was like a meme that I came up with on Instagram. And I get held for 30 hours and deported. I get basically escorted onto a plane by armed guards, sent back to Australia. And I think it's actually amazing performance art. As a joke, I managed to get Billie Eilish, Hollywood celebrities, left-wingers, liberals, to agree with ICE.
No one's illegal on stolen land unless that land belongs to Billie Eilish. How convenient that the police that they want to abolish, that the ICE enforcement officers that they want to abolish somehow become essential when a joke is made on land that they own. It's hilarious because it just goes to show that everything that we've been telling you, that they're paid, that this is scripted, this is planned operations of protesting on Grammys and on every other platform that they deem worthy. Everything is controlled. People that know zero about politics all of a sudden have something to say about the politics of this world. People that have no idea what immigration is all of a sudden have something to say about immigration.
And so from what I understand is she saw it and they didn't act on behalf of her. They acted because she said, because he was talking about how he was flying to America. So they've obviously, and she flagged his name. And so from what I understand is she got in contact with ICE. To get him deported. So even if it was petty, like take that, you've made a funny video about me. She knew he wasn't coming to, they all knew he wasn't going to actually rock up to her house. And even if he did, what was he going to do?
Yeah, it's just...
You can't do much.
So that's...
So they held him for 30 hours and they deported him back to Australia. ICE did.
Yeah.
And that was who she was protesting when she said it. Isn't that the irony of that is thick, dude?
It's bad, man. It's absolutely bad. It's just fucking mind-blowing, man. Yeah, as if she would give up. You know, it reminds me of, was it John Safran? When he gets those Aboriginals organised and he sets up a candid camera sort of thing. And I think on the front of the house, it's got, this is Wurundjeri land or something, or this is stolen land. And they knock on their door and they go, oh, you know, you're saying that we can live here? And they're like, no, we can't. No, you can't. And they're like, but you've got that sign at the front, you know, this is such and such land. So we thought, and they actually, they made them, they go, oh, you can come in for tea. They go, oh, we'd love to, we'd actually give you room, which is bullshit, but our landlord wouldn't agree. Do you remember that? I think we played
I do remember it, yes. That's the oldest trick in the book. People, you know, whinging and carrying on. And when someone says, well, are you going to let people into your house? No. Like, it's the same fucking thing. There's a reason you don't want to let strangers into your house, because they'll disrespect it. You don't want to let strangers into your country, but it doesn't mean to say that I don't want to let nobody into my house. I love having visitors, and I'll have people come around and stay, people that I've already realized are going to do the right thing by me and my property.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent stuff. So this is some of the shit that I've been freaking out about. So Madeleine McCann. Now, we all remember Madeleine McCann. There's been multiple reports or multiple times in the Epstein files that they reckon that she was eaten, which is fucked, dude. These emails are gross, and people aren't being executed yet.
Yeah.
Look at the picture.
Yes, I've heard of this, that apparently Ghislaine was there.
Well, I mean, the artist sketch, and that's Ghislaine. You tell me how much that looks like her. It's either Ghislaine Maxwell or fucking
Steve, are you saying you ate your missus?
Sinead O'Connor.
No, he goes, that's why I don't have a missus anymore.
Just it's hard to say, Nettie. I don't know, because how would you know unless you had inside information? But either way, it's gross. It's gross. I've been seeing a lot of it. They're talking a lot about this sort of thing. But I'm wondering if they're throwing out, if they're throwing out absolutely vile things like this, so that if it gets proved that it's all bullshit, they can be like, look how fucking loony the conspiracy theorists started talking about cannibalism, and conveniently, like, if you're going to get charged with something, you want everyone to think that it was way worse. So when they find out it was a lesser charge, it's like not as shocking. I don't know. I think the only thing worse than raping children would be eating them as well. But I think it's all hangable offences. Like, I don't see why this is dragging on if there's emails.
Nobody's going to get arrested.
But is there any investigations going on? And Prince Andrew's having a bit of a fucking struggle, but he seems to be the only one. And it's not even that bad. They didn't roll in and put him in cuffs and drag him off. They're talking about stripping.
He's not in jail or anything. He's under house arrest in his fucking, what is it, Woodman's Cottage or something. It's some private estate that he's got. I'm like, what sort of punishment is that? That reminds me of when Epstein was caught the first time around, and he was allowed to go out on the weekends and fly off to the fucking island in his plane. Oh, by the way, this is 100% because it was in the PBD, Patrick Bat Davis podcast, and he always checks all his shit 100%. The second time when Epstein got indicted, he ordered, I think it was 8 barrels of sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric, and I think it was more than that. Wasn't it a tank? Like, it was almost a tanker worth? It was fucking stupid amounts? Yeah. Or was that a different time?
No,
could have been
apparently the second time, but the big one, where then he ended up going to jail. And I am not 100%.
What do you need that much?
Yeah, you're getting rid of bodies. Let's face it.
That's bodies, bro.
Yeah.
What do you need that much sulfuric acid for, bruss? You don't. Yeah. I own a sex resort and I need a fucking tanker of sulfuric. Shit. It's pretty big giveaways, man. It's fucking gross. And I'm just, I know that I'm not the only one. I'm not saying anything new. Everyone's jack of it. Everyone's pissed off. There are there are hole in comment sections where anything that even Trump says or anyone to do with the American government posts anything, and the whole comment section is just like, yeah, cool. So who's getting arrested from the Epstein case? Like, people have made a stand. We're not going to forget this. He tried to announce aliens last week.
Yeah.
And everyone went, cool, I don't give a fuck. And some famous person, I don't know who it was, tweeted they could roll an actual living alien out on stage next to Trump right now, and people would still be like, okay, cool, who's getting arrested from the Epstein list? Like,
yeah, they're having a hard time.
This is one of the ones, yeah. This is a
remember...
psyop, man. It's a psyop to see how hard it is to make us forget something so fucking gross. And every single aspect of it is part of the psyop. Even inundating everyone with fucking information, inundating them with false and real shit, and the worst possible things that you can think of are getting dragged and dredged up, made into fake bullshit. I wouldn't mind betting that those Madeleine McCann rumors are bullshit, and they're probably not there, but they've dragged them up, and they're talking about Oprah and all these people eating fucking humans. They're doing it on purpose. Like, all of a sudden, I don't know if you've noticed, but everyone's talking about that. Frazzle Drip video again. All that stuff's coming back, and to me, it just stinks like psyop. It stinks like psyop. They're seeing, right, this is as bad as it can get. Can we turn this around? If they can turn this around and everybody moves on and forgets, we're fucked. The human species is fucked. We're too far gone.
I watched something, and I'm trying to remember. It was a senator questioning the head of the Department of Justice, and he's like, are we going to see some arrests, or it was a press conference, and basically the head of the Department of Justice basically says, after he's been through the whole thing, saying, we've got all of these emails, this, and he goes, but I'll play it next week because it's just dumbfounding and astonishing. This guy basically just going through it all, and then he basically says, we don't have any actual evidence of perpetrate. We don't have any men who have actually done anything. And I'm like, well, that's because you've redacted and blacked out the photos of the people or the men that are actually doing these atrocities. I mean, at the start of the podcast, I talked about there's a photo where two men are holding a girl down who's got bruises, and then another one biting her. And it's like, well, yes, you do. Like, why are you not?
That's evidence.
That's evidence. Like, why are you not going after these pedophiles, like these men? It's just, it's fucked, man. It is.
How is it? How is it that they're like, that's not enough? Photos, admissions, emails, conversations that were never meant to be released are not enough to at least start an investigation and look into somebody's life. And these cunts are prolific with their flippantness and their bullshit everywhere. They leave their little trophies everywhere. They've all got a lot of evidence with them at all times. Maybe they've been throwing it out since the fucking, and it took them 6 years to get the fucking emails out and all. Enough time for everybody to casually mask up all their evidence against them, which is another thing. Whoever was in charge of letting that take that long for this shit to come out, because they've been sitting on them. Apparently they were in boxes. It was all on hard drives and in boxes and shit sitting there. And someone was cleaning out and was like, oh, this is all this stuff. So it's fucking mental, man, that evidence isn't evidence unless it's me driving 2Ks over a fucking speed limit and they want to gouge fucking $300 out of me. Well, now they suddenly got fucking absolute, total, photographic, perfect evidence every time. You can't refute it. Fuck you.
Hey, this actually, I'm glad I downloaded it now as well, because I don't know if you've seen, there's this young guy and he's been doing basically that predator trap that they do in America. And like in one day, he got 2 predators like that were meeting up with underage girls. And he's doing it here in Melbourne. I think he was doing it up in Brisbane or in some other state. And now he's doing it here in Melbourne. But what astonished me, I sort of get it a little bit, that maybe the cops get called and maybe they're thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing our job, but they should still be acting professional. Let me know. I'm going to play it right now, and let me know what you think of the behaviour of the Victorian coppers. I'm pretty sure it's Victorian.
Oh, you already know how I'm going to react. I don't even need to see it.
With a 15-year-old girl, he believed. So how are we going to do it? Okay, go for it. Whatever you want to do.
I'm going to seize the camera's evidence, thanks.
What are you doing?
I'm going to seize the camera's evidence, thank you.
Well, I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, you can't just seize it as evidence. Okay, well, sorry on your power trip. Okay, well, there's another problem here, okay?
Listen to me. There's evidence.
Okay.
Evidence on here.
Are you going to break the camera? I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Okay. I think there's another problem here.
No, yeah,
What?
I'll deal with that. You're making it harder.
You almost break the camera.
If you keep arguing with me, you're making it harder.
Do whatever you need to do.
371 further car. I've got 3 informants up here, and they're being a bit difficult.
Being a bit difficult? What?
Stand up there in the corner. Can you have a seat for me? Give me your ID, please.
Being a bit difficult because you're not just fucking pissing on your belly and letting them get away with their power.
It's an SD card.
Right.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, yeah.
Just give me your SD card, please.
I mean, usually what we do is I go and dump it with the detectives. So
We're going to do it my way.
We're going to
whatever
do it
you
my
want.
way.
Whatever you want with the power trip.
It's not a power trip, mate.
Seems like a power trip to me. Well, I've done this like 20 times and it's never happened.
You're not a
So.
police officer. This is
Yeah.
the way that it works, and it's Christian rules.
Whatever you want.
Okay? Beautiful.
Whatever you want, man.
Like I said to you, don't talk unless I'm talking to
Okay.
you, right?
No worries, power trip. No worries, power trip.
Go on, then.
You know what? Even if she thinks that he should not be doing their job, or she might feel that he is outstaging them and making them look bad, there is no professionalism. Like, she should still be acting in a professional manner. And now this is all over the internet. And look, after COVID, how bad fucking Victoria Police looked. Look at them again now. Like, they're fucking having a go at this guy who has just caught a fucking pedophile for them. Like, he's just given them evidence to bring this pedophile to justice. That's another pedophile off the street. And she's blown my mind that she's acting this way. She might not like it, whatever, but how dare
she's
you?
more worried about him filming things and what he's doing than the fact that he's busted pedophiles trying to abduct children or rape them.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a weird anti-flip where it used to be the most heinous thing that you could do. It was the thing that if you did that and went to jail, you fully expected to be murdered or at least tortured by other inmates. You know,
Look,
and it's gone full 360 now to they're for some reason they're protected.
I want to say, obviously, there's a lot. You know what? And there's probably, I think, something like 200 or 300 cops have left the force. And I think it's because of this sort of bullshit.
Absolutely.
I just don't understand.
Well, she's a power tripper because that's all they can get. She's all they can get, and she goes into it thinking, "I'm a fucking weapon." You know, they obviously
diver.
She was very unfit. They have psychological training to teach them how to dominate a situation. Right? You can't have a cop roll into any situation on the back foot, asking questions or seeming timid, because people will dominate that sort of psychology. Obviously, we understand that. But there's a difference between owning a situation, owning your power, and being a fucking power tripper without any logic. That chick had zero logic, and she had only the fucking blinders on for he's not listening to me and I need him to know that I'm in charge. Fuck the circumstance. Fuck what he's here for. Fuck the pedophile in the corner that's trying to abduct little children. This random guy who's filming this shit needs to know I'm in charge. That's all she could see.
Yeah.
To me, that is a low IQ fucking idiot. And she shouldn't be in the position. She shouldn't be in the police force, regardless, man or woman. Either doesn't matter sex on that one. If you're that fucking stupid, you shouldn't be doing the job. She definitely shouldn't have a gun. At what point was she going to lose her fucking mind and start shooting people? You know, I'm pushing it along, but if that's her intelligence level, that she can't even get a grip of a situation and have a chat about the pedophile in the room, she's that busy fucking flipping out about this guy smashing his camera on the table. Like it's zero fucking intelligence, man.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Like, I don't know if she really, but like the subtitle said, she damaged the camera or she cracked the lens.
Cracked lens, $3,000.
Thousands of dollars. Yeah, it did say that.
It said $3,000 lens cracked because she fucking pumped it on the table.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a fuck. They won't pay for that.
No, the Victoria Police Force will and should. Maybe not. Maybe not.
And she continues the argument with him, right? Tell him, if you need to fucking dominate the situation, tell him, shut up for a minute, listen to this. You shouldn't be doing this, 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 and this. This is what we're here to do. Now, what the fuck's going on? Who's this guy? Like, she never does her job.
Yeah.
She just whinges and moans and fucking tries to dominate, assert her power the whole time. To me, that's just unintelligent, and she's not fit for duty at all. She needs to go back to fucking school and learn how to actually conduct herself as a cop. I think that's fucked up.
That's pretty, yeah.
And look, we all know that vigilantism is a slippery road. It seems like something you should promote, but it very quickly gets out of hand because it's a slippery road. It's judge, jury, and fucking prosecutor all rolled into one, and somebody that's not. It's not a good thing. We all agree on that. I think the guy's doing a good job, but it's obviously he's walking a very tight line, and that's what they had a problem with.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if you've invited someone in pretending to be a 6-year-old kid and they've rocked up, with shaved balls and a fucking, and a packet of condoms, you don't really need the judge and the jury there anymore. If old mate was assaulting them, but he's assisting in gathering evidence to get them arrested.
I don't know. Someone's just asked. Blue Fuzz has just asked, "What's the fella's YouTube channel?" I don't know. He just keeps coming up in my Insta algorithm. I'll see if I can find out next week. I'll forget like usual. Let's face it, but I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
Do your best.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to quickly go back onto the Pauline saga.
Okay.
Because Avi Yemeni, that some people like, he's given me the shits sometimes, on his stance with Israel, but I sort of get that too because he's an Israeli. What else do you expect? But listen to this, what he's got to say about what's happening with Pauline.
They're going to try jail Pauline Hanson again. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, has just announced that he will allow the appropriate authorities to investigate whether the One Nation leader's recent comments breached Labor's new hate speech laws. This is not a drill. The government is watching the polls. They're nervous, and you can see it. And while I don't blame them for being scared, I do blame anyone who supported these hate speech laws in the name of the Jewish community. And yes, that includes Jewish leaders and organisations that gave cover to the Prime Minister while he pushed through this legislation that was clearly designed to silence political opponents. I said it at the time, this was never about protecting Jews. Ironically, it was always going to be used against some of our strongest defenders. Albanese used the Bondi terror attack to ram through sweeping, overreaching laws. And now, Pauline Hanson, who, unlike the Prime Minister, has shown moral clarity when it comes to the war in Gaza and the safety of Australia's Jewish community, is staring down an investigation under those very laws. If you can't see what's happening here, you're not paying attention.
Now, I got to fucking give him fucking a clap for that, because I thought he would just totally go the other way and go.
No, but he's not a dumb cunt, man. He's opinionated, and sometimes I think his opinions are off.
Yep.
But it doesn't mean that he's a dumb cunt. He knows. He knows what's going on.
And it's we've just got differing opinions sometimes, and he does give me the shits. I think he's a loudmouth, this and that, but I've got to give him all fucking credit for this. I've got to totally agree with. Well, I thought he'd just go, no, anyone saying anything bad about the Jews, they should be this and that. But he hasn't. He hasn't come out like that.
You're expecting him to be a little bit like Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro's like that. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much common sense or stupidity it is. He will always be like, no, it's Jews or nothing. But Shapiro's a funny one, man, because sometimes he makes sense and sometimes he makes fucking zero sense.
Yeah. I've gone off him. I used to like him.
I was never on him, but there was occasionally he would spit a few little nuggets that I thought were pretty cool. But I didn't go out of my way to listen, but I listened to bits and pieces. But yeah, I was never a big supporter, but I wasn't a hater either, if that makes sense. Yeah. I wasn't in the middle. I like to sum up what people are saying. I like to get a read on where they're at, and I like to take in the things that they're saying and see which bits, test them and see which bits make sense, which bits don't. And a lot of what he said was fucking rubbish, but some bits were okay. It's the same as Tate. Tate says a lot of fucking stupid things, but I don't subscribe to him and what he says, but also he's occasionally hit a nugget of some
great
phenomenal shit.
Hey,
and then just fuck it up.
Alex just said, is he Jewish or a Zionist? Can you be both? So for those people that don't know, the Jews are basically a religion. Zionists believe that the state of Israel belongs to them and that they are the chosen people.
Hence Zion.
And they believe in making a state of just Jewish people. So why then are we called out in Australia for those people that just want to have a Western nation, and then we're called Nazis and racist?
But we don't even want that. That's what's even fucking funny. We don't want some white-only fucking, this is Australia, no one else is allowed in, we want to dominate the world. We're not even that fucking far into it. Yeah. We just want people to make sure that, hey, don't leave the door open. Just you want to just check who's coming in? Even nightclubs have fucking bouncers sitting there with little counters. Yeah. Counting how many people come in going, no, not you tonight, mate. Why? Because I've seen how you're looking and you look like trouble. Fuck off. Yeah. There's a reason that you hire bouncers at the start. You don't just open the fucking door of a nightclub and expect everyone not to get hurt.
Well, I think I've told this before, but there were certain nightclubs where I used to work at where it was like, basically, we just want Aussies. Then I'd go to another club the next night and it goes, basically, we just want woggy looking guys, R&B night. Like, we just want.
And there's Asian night at Alhambra. I used to do Asian nights on Fridays, and it was chockers full of Asians.
Now, the problem is, and this is a good example, I used to work at a place called First Floor in Fitzroy.
I remember First Floor, the hip hop spot.
The hip hop spot, yeah, right. So we're watching, I think it was called the Snake Pit or something across the road. And we're watching it, and they've got two parties going on, and they had two levels. They had a Lebanese do upstairs, and downstairs they had a Sudanese do.
Oh, fucking hell.
So the Lebanese guys, they had to go through like a small section of it and go up the stairs to get up to the Lebanese. And we go, how long do you reckon that's going to go before it kicks off? And sure enough, there was fights within about an hour and a half. And I think the front window got broken. It was just like, I could have predicted that. Who in their right mind lets two different races that can be volatile?
I was about to say volatile races.
Yes, volatile races.
I had a Lebanese chick, and look, I'm not saying they're bad people, but I had a Lebanese, they're aggressive. I had a Lebanese chick trying to, I don't know if she was trying to chat me up or what, but when I was working at the bar, this Lebanese chick come up and she was like flirting with me, and all her flirting involved her kicking me in the head, like talking about how much she would kick me in the head. And I was like, what? I don't get it. And then she would laugh and be like, I'm flirting with you, you dickhead. I should really kick you in the head. Like, all of her flirting was like how much she would smash me. And I was just like shocked. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Maybe that was code word for her saying she wanted to smash you.
Yeah, maybe. And then she put her hand down my pants and said it wasn't big enough.
That seems to be a recurring thing.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw that one in there for a giggle. That's a throwback to earlier. It actually did my head in, and it always made me think, man, these people are super aggressive. Like, even in the way they flirt.
I want to play this video because it's what's been happening with Pauline Hanson and what we've been talking about. And by no means, because I've got some Muslim friends as well. So disclaimer, I'm not saying all Muslims are bad, but listen to this. That's why we need to vet people that come into our country.
Imagine if Muslims were told that they had to rebrand Ramadan because it was offensive to others if they didn't. Imagine if 10,000 Christian men surrounded the Grand Mosque of Australia and basically argued it wasn't an act of intimidation, it was just something that they did every year. Imagine if Christians took to the streets and occupied roadways, footpaths, places in the middle of a riot, went to parks, didn't get permits, to get on their knees and pray and cause great inconvenience to other people. Imagine if we set up stalls, handing out free Bibles, offering to convert people to Christianity, offering to baptise them right outside mosques and highly public areas. Imagine if we set up booths in Muslim enclaves and encourage women to take their hijab off. Imagine if we sent a jolly nun into Muslim classrooms and taught the little children there how to say, praise be to God and Jesus Christ is my Lord and Saviour and peace be upon you, every time they write in their books or wash their hands. Imagine if we had fundamentalist Christians performing illegal marriages in backyards with little girls. When we consider the totality of what we're being expected to tolerate here in Australia, and we're being told that if we object, if we just have concerns or we have questions, that we're bigots, or we're told that we're committing acts, indeed even criminal acts of hate speech or vilification, hate crimes, simply for raising concerns or challenging the narrative that we're being expected to swallow. Because we had a cohesive society. We had a unified nation. We have now had rapid, mass, uncontrolled immigration in numbers of people that cannot be absorbed by the existing infrastructure, the existing culture. And what was formerly Australian culture, and indeed we keep being told that Australian culture doesn't exist, but the reason people come here is for the lifestyle, how we live, law and order, rule of law, functional infrastructure to a degree, organisations, institutions, freedom of, well, we used to have sort of the underlying human freedoms like freedom of speech, freedom of association, but they, as we are seeing, are being eroded at a rate of knots. We wouldn't have tolerated people coming back from war-torn areas after they had renounced their Australian citizenship and joined a terrorist regime and indeed married terrorists. The terrorist state collapsed. And now we have politicians who have lied to us consistently about it and who appear to be dead set on getting those people back into our country. If our diggers in the First World War and the Second World War woke up and saw what was happening with respect to that, they'd be asking, why should they lay their lives down? We are seeing our monuments, over 50 at this time, cenotaphs, memorials to soldiers, are statues of our heroes and men who made this, basically built this nation, being torn down. The denigration of our days and our myths and our legends. Anzac Day, Australia Day. While we see our politicians venerate the special days of other cultures and we point out the blatant hypocrisy, we are called racists and bigots. We're not seeing compassion for the Australian people, for the Australian way of life, for the Australian culture. Indeed, we're being expected to tolerate the intolerant. This is asymmetrical. Well, Australia first, Australia always.
That was really, really well said. Fucking oath, man. Everything she said, I sung true to me.
Yeah, and it's really sad that our memorials are being destroyed. I don't fucking get it. You know, like we've been saying, you know, not all Muslims are bad, but there's a lot of the culture that I don't want that coming here. I don't want child bride marriages. I don't want women being stoned. I don't want the hijab. There's a lot of shit.
I also don't want to be fucking shunned and ostracized for asking about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about whether they're all bad or all good or anything.
I want to ask questions.
This is our country, and if something doesn't make sense or a custom that you're bringing here seems off and unaligned with ours/our laws, I'm not a fucking bad person for waving my hand in the air and saying, hey, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm not a bad person for being proud of my culture, my heritage, my upbringing, and my country. You know, and she said it in a comment. She said, we're constantly told we don't have a culture, which is an absolute load of horse shit.
Yep.
Because why is it that you can leave this country and go to somewhere else, Asia, America, anywhere else, and have fucking full-on culture shock? The first time I went overseas, I was so culture shocked that I didn't know what it was, and I almost wanted to go home straight away. I didn't understand why I felt so weird and uneasy until I understood what culture shock is, because I was so used to what I'd grown up in. Yep. So that wouldn't exist if we didn't have a culture. We'd just be a bunch of NPC sterile fucking nothings walking around fucking bumping into each other. We obviously have a culture, but we're being convinced we don't.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to replace the culture. It's it's not the color of skin, it's a cultural replacement.
It's yeah.
We're the prison nation. Once again, they're just sending their fucking sloppy seconds and their scraps to Australia.
Yeah, it's a worry. You know, if I don't know, I think we get off the subject anyway. I've just been repeating myself. And I've been arguing, you know, with those people who are telling me I'm a racist, this and that, and I'm like, how can you even argue with these people, you know? And then people going, oh well, she's got no policies. I'm like, Well, she does. Have you been to the website? Oh, how's she going to reduce the cost of living? Because I said, are you like, how bad is it with the cost of living with fucking Labor? Like, give someone, what's she going to do? Like, she's got no policies. I'm like, yes,
have
she
you
does.
looked?
She's going
She's
to
got heaps.
She wants to half the fuel excise. She wants to expand on the tax threshold.
I'll give you the hot tip.
Yeah.
I'll give you the hot tip. None of these people that ever just adamantly hate a politician have ever looked at their policies.
Correct. Yeah. And it's just they're diatribing the same shit what their woke left-hard mates are telling them. And they're going, she's got no policies. And they're like, yeah. And then this person was trying to be really smart. Oh, what are her policies then? And you know what? I had no reply because I pointed out these are her policies. I go, and there's heaps more if you actually go and do some research. And then I was being a troll as well, basically, because I go, but I guess you don't want to do any research because you trust the experts.
A little COVID jab.
Yeah, a little COVID jab.
I like it. I can tell. I knew what you were going for. A little COVID jab. A little. La, 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 la.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I don't know what to fucking think about anymore, man. I'm ready for that bush trip to just turn off everything and fuck off and hide.
Yeah.
For a while and come back in 10, 15 years and just see how much worse it's gotten.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Imagine if you woke up in a coma you've been in a coma since the 90s and you woke up right now. Wouldn't that be fucked?
Or they come up with like those sleep coffins, that you've got in
cryo chambers.
Cryo chamber, yeah, and you wake up for fucking in 100 years or something. There's actually a movie, and I've never watched it. I think it's called Sleeper, and guess who of all people is the person who's the sleeper?
Who?
Woody Allen.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Woody Allen. I need to watch. I don't think I've ever watched one Woody Allen movie. He just doesn't do it for me. Pedos don't do it for me.
No, me either. I even if he wasn't a pedo, he looks like a dweeb that I wouldn't want to watch a movie.
You wouldn't want to hang
him.
out with him, no,
at all. And he's a gross pedo too. There's been a few of those movies. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
No, I haven't. No.
That's this movie. It's Steve Wilson. It's Owen Wilson's brother, Steve Wilson.
Yeah.
I think it's Steve Wilson. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. He's like the dumbest out of all the soldiers, and they convince him to go into this fucking cryopod for an experiment, for a military experiment or whatever, and he'll wake up in like 100 years or whatever, like that same idea. And it opens up, and he's basically the smartest person on planet Earth because in the meantime, while he was asleep...
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, it's Luke Wilson. There you go. So in the meantime, while he was asleep, all the smartest people in the world got so career orientated and shit that they stopped having kids. They barely had any kids, if any, and then even then they'd have one. They couldn't deal with it. Whereas all the poor people and the stupid idiots, the lowest common denominator, were just pumping out 6, 7, 8 kids at a time each. And so the whole world got dumber and dumber over 100 years, and they got to a point. So Terry Crews is the president, and he rolls in like he's like a wrestler, and he's wearing a full costume, and they're just voting for the most
documentary, basically.
Yeah, dude, because everyone laughed about it, but every single year people are like, we're getting closer to idiocracy. All the big countries now are having fertility problems because people aren't having kids, but guess who's having kids?
Yeah, all the people that can't afford it, and all the poorer people.
And all the Indians and the Muzzies and everyone that's just flooding in everywhere in the world. It's the same people coming in. See, these countries like India and China, where their populations are fucking phenomenal, and they're just pumping out, between China and India, that's in the realm of half to 2/3 of the world's population. The world's population. They've got billions each.
Yeah.
And they're just spewing out all over the world. But what can you do?
There's a sick interview with the director somewhere on YouTube, Bess said. I'm going to have to watch the movie first. And then
You'll love it, dude. It's fucking excellent. Go away, Baton.
I think it's
all of their lazy boys. Like they've all got lazy boys in front of their TVs and they just watch TV all day. And all of their lazy boys have built-in toilets so they don't have to get up to take shits.
Hey, is that the movie where they didn't have that much of a budget? And so this is when Crocs first came out and they said Crocs are just going to be like a fad sort of thing. So they put Crocs on everyone in the movie in the future. Is that correct?
And now Crocs are, it might be, and now Crocs are like the big deal. I've only ever seen it once. I saw it when it first came out 2 or 3 times. I haven't seen it in years and years, so it's something I definitely want to watch again.
And they water their plants with Powerade.
Yeah, everything dies.
Bess said yes. Bess said yes.
They water everything with Powerade because electrolytes. And he goes to them, do you even know what electrolytes are? And they're like, no. Like they don't know, but because it's always like advertising, like electrolytes. They think that it must be good for you.
With the director, Bess just said. Yeah, I don't. I don't know if I saw it somewhere or I read it somewhere. Yeah, yep.
Well, hey, I might have to pull the pin, man.
People talking shit before.
People talking shit, and then I'm gonna have to pull the pin because I've got to get up at 4 a.m.
Talking that shit.
If you travelled back to Victorian London, you wouldn't see the city first. You'd smell it. Civilization had actually gone backward. The Romans had working aqueducts and sewage systems here 1,000 years earlier. But the Victorians, they turned the River Thames into an open sewer. It was thick, brown, and smelled like death. It gets worse. Doctors had no idea about germs or infection. They washed their rusty sores in that same sewage water and wore blood-soaked aprons like badges of honor. And their medicine? They were literally eating people. It was called corpse medicine, grinding up Egyptian mummies to cure headaches. They were cannibals in top hats. Now compare that to the Aztecs. Their capital was spotless. They employed 1,000 public workers just to sweep the streets every single day. The emperor bathed twice a day, while a Victorian gentleman was lucky if he bathed twice a year. And their surgery? No rusty saws. They used obsidian blades, volcanic glass so sharp it cuts at a molecular level, cleaner than modern steel. They didn't have microscopes, but they knew dirt meant death, so they used herbal antibiotics and clean water to stop infection. And remember the date, 1519. That is 3 centuries before the Victorians. So while the Aztec emperor was sipping crystal clear spring water, your civilized London gentleman was drinking straight from the River Thames, which, let's be honest, was basically shit. So ask yourself, who was really the savage?
Oh, that's fucking gross.
It is nice.
When the robot vacuum runs into the
Oh my God! Talking that shit.
And the dog sitting there being like, sorry. I would fucking spew, man.
Yeah, I've nearly, like sometimes, I've got 2 little Maltese Shih Tzus, and sometimes I have to clean I've had to clean their shit that is stuck to their ass, and I'm dry reaching, and like in the end, I give up and I just give them a bath so that because I'm trying to wipe it off, and yeah, it's impossible. Hey, there is one thing that everyone is talking about that I just want to quickly touch on, because I didn't realize the guy who created this that everyone's talking about. Have you heard about the Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fight scene that a guy created?
Yes. Yep.
I actually played one of his films at West Side Shorts, which is a short film night that I had for 12 years. He's based in the UK. His name's Ruari Ronan, I think. And he did this sensational, I might see if I can dig it up. He did this sensational one where this guy has stolen a car and I'll ruin the punchline, but he's getting chased by the cops and whatever. And then the cops basically is getting chased by jets, helicopters, and the cops basically corner him, but then they open the car and he's not there. And then it's basically a guy who's been playing a video game who's basically just at home and he's escaped out of the video game. It's really clever.
Oh, wow.
But have you seen the actual fight scene?
I've seen a snippet of it. Yeah, I've got to go, dude. After this,
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, here we go.
I've seen like a snippet of it. Someone was talking about it, and it was there.
It is amazing.
Apocalyptic backdrop. It looks just like the movie stars and sounds like them too.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal! He was a good man! He knew too much about our Russia operations.
But plot twist, it's all AI generated. This filmmaker says he created the clip.
I had a hunch that it was going to cause a little bit of a commotion.
Rory Robinson says he used a new AI tool from the Chinese-owned company ByteDance. The fight scene has gone viral with more than 7 million views. Today, industry insiders say the video is more proof that AI threatens the entire industry. I'm terrified. I hate to say it. It's likely over for us, says Deadpool and Wolverine screenwriter Rhett Reese.
I think people in Hollywood pretty negatively reacting to this, both from a fear standpoint, everyone's afraid of losing their jobs, but also from a consent standpoint. Obviously Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise did not approve their likenesses to be used.
The Motion Picture Association released this statement. ByteDance is disregarding well-established copyright law that protects the rights of creators and underpins millions of American jobs.
The AI company said in a statement today that they are taking steps to strengthen their current safeguards that prevent the unauthorized use of intellectual property and likeness.
So there you have it. I think that's the end of Hollywood. Or yeah.
Maybe it's going to change things, man, but it'll change movie stars, but they've been changing anyway. Like, there is no big, huge blockbuster movie stars anymore. The last of them have been trying, and look how quickly they overexpose themselves. You know, The Rock, Pedro Pascal have been two of the biggest names recently, and they're in that many things that people are like, fucking shut the fuck up, and they go off them.
New. Yeah,
they go off him, man. They don't. No one's into, like, everyone turned on Pedro Pascal. A lot of it was because he has a fucking extremely woke ideology.
Yeah.
But they've turned on The Rock as well. Everyone's like, no, I just don't like that Rock guy anymore. No one gives a fuck. Used to be you'd go and see a movie if it had Brad Pitt in it. Now I couldn't give a fuck if Brad Pitt's in it. What's the movie about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas back in the day, you would go and see a movie regardless. Yeah, you go and see an Arnie movie because Arnie's in it. You didn't care what the movie was called. What's it about? Don't care. Arnold Schwarzenegger just made a new movie. I'm going.
Or you go and see Avatar 3 on mushrooms, and it's like a big ride.
Yeah.
Not that I would do something like that.
And apparently Pirates of the Caribbean is very similar.
Oh,
Number
really?
3. Number 3. If you see that, yeah, it feels like a
actually
fucking
talking
ride.
about Pedro Pascal. The Mandalorian movie is coming out on IMAX, which is where PJ and I saw Avatar 3. So
mushrooms. That's right. But so already
we're talking about
without
pasta
AI,
mushrooms.
already AI has changed the film industry. And I mean, sorry, the film industry has changed regardless of AI. AI is going to help, but the music industry is very similar. AI is doing a lot of things with that too, but it's about the input. You know, it's going to become more about the computer guys running the input, and then the style of input you put in. You're still going to have to create a story. The story writers are going to be bigger than the movie stars moving into the future. The writers will be more sought after than the stars. The stars are just actors, but the writers need to come up with something real. And AI cannot do that, and will never be able to write something as real and emotional as a real human experience, because it can analyze human experience, but it can't emulate. It's all up to the input. AI is only powerful as the person inputting.
That's
so
your songs, yeah.
Absolutely, and everything with movies as well. But the actors, yes, will become fairly redundant. It'll eventually, but what you'll end up doing is you'll have certain people owning a certain character. It'll almost be like animation. There'll be like animation, and they'll have a character that looks a certain way, and they'll own the rights to that character. But I reckon you'll still find indie movies, and people will still be making movies with real people, and it'll almost be like a niche and a sought after thing.
I think so.
It's just going to mean it's going to push people to be smarter, and the movie quality is going to be better. But you're not going to get as many. You're not going to have 15 to 100 amazing movies a year. You're going to have 1 or 2 really bangers with real people in it, and you're going to have a big shitload of AI slop.
Yeah. Hey, let's call it a night. I'm hitting a wall as well, and I've got to get up in 4.5 hours.
All right, Russ. I'll talk to you later.
Alexander Sexton, that's actually a good point. I'll just watch the older films and shows. And
Absolutely.
I've been doing that. I've been seeing, there's so many movies and films, like old movies, that I just forget about, and I still haven't watched, like Ingmar Bergman, like The Seventh Sea, like there's all of the, I want to get that book, 1001 Movies to watch before you die.
Well, imagine this, Tom. You take, say Casablanca.
Yeah.
You put that on today, right? And the kid, and I try and show Levi in a couple of years, and he's going to say, "What the fuck is this?" And he's not going to, because it's so old school, it's so black and white, it doesn't work. Imagine if you ran that through AI, the whole movie, uploaded it, ran it through AI, but prompted it not to change a fucking thing, to just make it look modern, but keep the actors' faces, their how they're talking, everything the same. Just make it look like it was filmed this year and not 65 years ago. I
think it wouldn't work.
It might not, but what I'm saying is, or I guess the point that I'm making, that might not work, but there would be a way to redo them without redoing them. Like you'd have a never-ending supply of amazing movies, and some people want to watch them the way they were filmed back then. Some people would want to watch them looking new.
Because do you remember the remake of Psycho?
Mm-hmm.
With the
I kind of do,
and it was just shot by shot, and just a bit more modern, I think. And
that's right.
I didn't.
They did
get
actually shot by shot it.
Shot by shot, it's all the shots are exactly the same, and I'm thinking, why? Like,
But did
I'd rather just watch the old black and white. And the only difference was basically it was in color.
Did the shot by shot, did it somehow pull some of the fucking life out of it? Did it feel a bit robotic, or did it feel like the original movie colorized?
It felt robotic. To
Yeah,
me.
because
I'd love
because
to
they
hear
were
other
trying.
people's thoughts.
But
Yeah.
that's because they were trying to so hard to get the fucking shots the same that they forgot to feel anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. Whereas if you ran it through an AI and got it just to colorize and just to add everything in, but left everything else as it was, so you still had the original performance, passion, so on and so forth. I feel like that'd be different. I feel like it'd just update. It'd be like putting on a different pair of glasses, watching the same thing.
Psycho
Maybe
2
not.
is good. Came out 26 years later. Alexander and I've got the DVD. And I still haven't rewatched it. I watched that at the cinemas and I bought the DVD and I still have not watched it. So that was, over 20, it was 30 years ago. Yeah, good movie. Good twist at the end as well. Anyway, let's finish it up, man.
Right.
I've got to get
All right,
up.
thanks everyone for listening in. Join in again next week. Love you all.
Oh,
Take care.
and doing a bit of grifting, just go to the Cafe Locked Out website and buy a T-shirt. Buy 10, buy 3, just buy 1. Because we need to make a living out of this because we're homeless.
Bacon and egg eaters.
Bacon and egg eaters, correct. All right. Share, subscribe, and if you don't want to, it's not mandated. Ending the stream. Good night, folks. Love yous.